Maddie.
Hi.
It's Angie, the Craftnado, and Maddie, and we are going to do a little car vlog today because we can't whip and chat because we can't whip because we're driving. So it's Sunday at about, I don't know what time it is, 10 o'clock. Okay, but we're like 10 Central Time, so it feels like 11 our time. Yeah, so we're an hour time difference from what we're used to at home. But we just got on the road. We're just leaving the retreat in Missouri. It was in Hamilton, Missouri. It was really an amazing
It was awesome
time. We had such a good time, but the venue was so cool. So here's what it was like. It was like you know, like a roadside motel where they have the rooms that, you know, just one level, and they have the rooms that you access from the outside. So it was like that. And then,
nice. It was really
but
nice.
they had redone everything. It was all really modern. So there were 5 beds per room, and then 2 rooms were joined by a common living area. So the living area had a big screen TV, which I don't think we ever turned on, 2 couches and sinks. So the sinks were outside of and then 4 bathrooms. So for 10 people, we had 4 bathrooms, which was really nice. And they provided, you know, towels and shampoo and soap and all of that stuff. And so what they did is it was like kind of like an L-shaped building, and they built a big like conference center room in front of it. So you would walk from your room, it was like 10 feet away, would you say?
It was close.
Yeah, it was really close. So you would walk like 10 feet and go into the crafting area.
It was huge.
And the crafting room was ginormous. There were 45 people at the retreat. And we had enough space for everybody to have, like, I don't think it was a 6-foot table. I think it was
a big table.
It was like a 5-foot crafting table space. Everybody had their own table. Some people did double up because they wanted to sit together or whatever, but I'm a mess. Like,
our tables were the messiest ones there, I feel like.
I feel like too, yeah.
I had like the spray cheese, bottle of wine.
Yeah, yours was messy with snacks.
With snacks and all my
Mine
projects.
was messy with crafting supplies. I had like everything. You know, I crafted the shit out of that retreat. I don't think I worked on anything for very long. But then, so we had room. All the crafting tables were on one side of the room, and then on the other side of the room there was enough tables and chairs for everybody to sit to eat their meals. And then in the middle, separating the 2 seating areas, they had 2 like living rooms kind of set up, with couches and chairs, like comfy couches and comfy chairs. And then, oh my god, the massage chairs. Oh my god. They had 2 full body massage chairs. These chairs even massaged your feet. They massaged your head. They were amazing. They were so super cool. I think I sat it, and they were like 20-minute sessions that you set the timer for, and I think I did it like 4 or 5 times. So yeah, I spent a lot of my time in the massage chair.
You did. You would be gone for like 45 minutes,
Yeah.
and Laura would say, "Where's Angie?" And I'd be like, "Oh, she's back there. I think she's asleep on the massage chair again."
So we got to meet a lot of really cool people.
Everybody was so nice.
Everybody was very, very nice. There was no drama.
Just like the Michigan retreat, everybody was great.
Yeah. I mean, at least we weren't part of any drama. We didn't know about any drama. I mean, I'm a no drama llama.
Yeah. Same.
But I don't think there was any. It was just
everybody got along great.
Yeah, it was great. And Marissa, the crafty heifer, is the one who organized this retreat and put it on, and she had help, but she did most of it herself. Most of the organization and stuff she did herself, and she did an absolutely amazing job. I mean, she is an organized person, and I appreciated that. I like having like a schedule and know what's coming up and know when we're going to do each thing.
Yeah.
And then we did, so there were door prizes, and then there was raffle prizes. So You got so many raffle tickets to put in. Sorry, guys. That was bad. Sorry. I have the iPad leaning up in the windshield, and yeah. I know you guys never get to see my face, so
Face reveal.
Face reveal. Hi. I don't ever show my face because I have a missing tooth.
I've never shown my face on your YouTube. And it's when I don't have makeup on.
I lost a tooth, so I'm just going to address the elephant because, whatever. I have a missing tooth right here in the front. It got broken, and I had to have it removed back in May. And I haven't had it fixed yet because because it was broken off like above the gum line. So to pull it out, they had to drill up into my jaw, like they hit my jawbone, and a piece of bone sharded off and was stuck in the cavity where my tooth root was, and so it wasn't healing. So it got pulled in May, and I am just now healing from that removal. So now that it's, plus I have a compromised immune system, so I heal really slowly anyway. So as soon as I can, I'll be getting it fixed. Oh, we're losing you again. Sorry about that. All right. But, so, that's why I don't really ever show my face, because it's embarrassing, and, but no, I'm just letting you guys know. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Sorry about that. Now you guys really went flying. We went over a big bump. Oh, I'm really so sorry. I heard us screaming and everything. So sorry. If I was any kind of a editor, I could edit this out.
I could probably edit it out for you.
Okay. We'll see if we can edit it out. Let's see if we can. That might be a little bit better. That seems a little bit more stable. We're crooked, but,
Right.
Whatever.
You can see all our junk in the back, junk in the trunk.
We got lots of junk in the trunk.
So much swag.
So much swag.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we had the door prizes, then we each got, I think, 5 tickets to the raffle. So there were door prizes, raffle prizes. We didn't win any of the raffles, which was a super bummer because there were 2 $100 Treasure Studios art gift certificates were part of the raffle. Multiple Distracted by Diamond canvases, Craftably canvas. Was there a DAC?
Yes.
A Diamond Art Club canvas.
Paint with diamonds.
Was there paint with?
No. It was Distracted by Diamonds. You said that.
Yeah. And then gift baskets and pens from Patriotic Team, pens from Enablers Outpost, Texas Tips from Patriotic Team. What else? There was lots of stuff for the raffle, and then everybody got a swag bag, and as part of your swag bag, you have your shirt on right now. Part of your swag bag, we got retreat shirts, which were super cool. They're like baseball shirts. They have like the colored arms, and then they're gray and then red arms. And they're like 3/4 length sleeve. And they're really cute. I like them, and they're nice and big and long, so I can wear them with leggings, and they cover my butt because I don't like my butt to show when I'm wearing leggings. And then the swag bag had so much stuff in it, and it was such a nice bag.
This is gonna be bumpy right here.
Okay, I got it. Should we get gas?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta stop and get gas. We'll pick this up in just 2 shakes of lamb's tail for you.
Right here?
Yep, right here. All right, just a second, guys. Okay, so we're back. We got gas. We're all gassed up, ready to go for another 475 miles. Woohoo! This is for us from Michigan to Missouri is well, for me it's 13 hours, but for Maddie it's 10 and a half. So because Maddie lives in Detroit, which is about 2 hours from me. So I'll drop her off in Detroit, and then I may, because the GPS says we're going to get to her house at 9:37 p.m. But by the time we stop for gas and food, it might be later than that. So depending on how tired I am, I might just spend the night at her house and, might spend the night at her house.
Got a big job interview tomorrow. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
my
why?
Other job watches.
Your other job isn't watching your mom's YouTube. Maddie has a... Tell them about it, Maddie. Oh, she's eating pizza.
At 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Well, it feels like 11:30 to us, so...
It's pizza time.
It is pizza time.
So my degree is in psychology, and I really want to do something in recreational therapy. And my dream job is to be an activities director at like an assisted living facility or nursing home or whatever. So that's what my interview is, activities director at a really nice place in a very affluent city outside Detroit. So I'm hoping it works out. It's like my dream job, and I can't wait. They called me. When did they call me? Oh, shoot. They called me 2 days ago.
Yep.
And she was like, so why do you want to work with us? And I said, you know what? I'm at a crafting retreat right now. You're not going to find somebody who loves activities more than I do. Like, for real. So.
Was she nice?
She's very nice.
Good.
And so I told her, if I'm a little late, I'm coming right from work. She goes, I'm super laid back. I don't care about that kind of stuff. If you're 10 minutes late, it doesn't matter. But I would never do that. I'm going to be 10 minutes early. But
Right.
It was nice. She said she's laid back. But sometimes the people who say they're laid back
are the ones who are. Yeah. Sometimes if you claim, oh, I'm so laid back, it's like,
Yeah.
I wonder about that. Oh, I didn't show you guys my new nails. So I put new nails on for the retreat. They're just color streets, but they're camouflage because October 1st in Michigan starts bow season for deer hunting. And so these are my hunting nails. And obviously I have not been out hunting yet because of the retreat and getting ready for the retreat. But, and then Nate's birthday was last weekend. So, but I'm looking forward to getting out in the woods and hunting this week. Jeff we don't have like a large amount of land to hunt on. So it's kind of got to be either Jeff hunts or I hunt. So we kind of made a deal, since I am home during the day, I'm going to do the morning hunting shift, and he's going to do the evening hunting shift. So it'll work out.
What are you going to hunt?
Deer. I just said it's deer hunting season.
I could never hunt. I do love venison, though.
Venison is delicious.
But I don't think I could ever.
Why?
I don't know. I love animals. I eat animals. I'm eating a sausage pizza right now, but I could never do it myself. I don't want to know what happens.
See, and I think the opposite. I feel like now Nate shot his first deer with a bow when he was 10 and helped gut it and everything. And I think that it was such a good learning experience for this is where your food comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it gives you a deeper appreciation for life because, and
you know what? Probably shooting a deer might be a little more humane than what they do to cows.
Exactly.
To slaughter cows. Like, have you seen the documentary?
Yes, I have seen that documentary. It's awful.
That's awful. Made me never want to eat meat again.
Like chickens. Have you ever seen the one about chickens?
Oh my God, they live on top of each other.
Yes.
And they poop all over each other. Oh my God, it's so horrible.
Yeah. And I don't know, outside of Midwestern states, how much deer hunting is a thing. But in Michigan, it's a big deal. Like,
we used to have school off for opening day.
Yes, they did. Yes, in Maddy's school district, opening day of deer hunting season for rifle season, the schools closed down. Like, it was a holiday. They had the day off. So. Oh, thanks. Maddie's handing me her junk.
I don't know what to do with it.
Well, I don't know what to do with it either. Jeez. All right, so back to the retreat nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we got off track. It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So swag bags, the bag that they came in was actually super cool. I love it. Can't wait to use it. It's big. It's got so much cool stuff in it, and it's going to be nice for crafting.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of stuff in there.
A lot of stuff.
I don't want to tell everything for the next year.
Right.
But one thing I want to say, whoever watches this, if you're thinking about going on a retreat, do it. Just do it. Everybody's super nice, and it's a great experience. Even though, like, we drove so far for it, and it's well worth the money.
It is worth the money.
The food was great.
Oh my God, yeah, the food. So Maddy and I went to the Michigan retreat in June, and the food was...
Yeah, everything about the retreat was great except the food.
Right, the food was not great. But this retreat, the people who own the facility took care of the catering or whatever. The most delicious food. Like, seriously, so good. We had so many great meals. It couldn't have been any better.
Yeah.
The only thing I maybe wish was a little bit different is breakfast was served only from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m.
That's early.
And that's, I'm a late night person, so I don't like to eat right when I wake up. Mm-hmm. But if you wanted to eat breakfast, you needed to get up, and get yourself in there and get your breakfast. And I think the time difference helped us because 7:30 to 8:30 to us felt like 8:30 to 9:30. So we got up like a little earlier than, it wasn't hard to wake up.
No.
And I felt like we stayed up most nights. We stayed up, I think the latest we stayed up was like 1:30 in the morning.
And last night I couldn't sleep. I went out to the craft room at 3:30 in the morning, and there were still people crafting, partying, hanging out.
Maddy, tell them why you couldn't sleep.
I wasn't going to tell her, but she was snoring incredibly loud. At one point it sounded like a scream.
I don't snore.
Oh my God.
I don't
Yes,
snore.
you do.
I don't snore.
Oh, I remember going to Florida in the hotel room. I would take Benadryl, anything, and it was still sawing logs.
Don't listen to her. I don't snore.
I don't even remember trying to wake you up, but our roommate said that. I was like, Mom, stop it. And then I wasn't going to tell her it was because she was snoring, but then somebody ratted me out because I went in there and I said, my mom is just snoring up the snore. And this morning he told her what I said.
Yeah, I came in.
That was pretty funny.
And Brian,
I'm glad he told her.
I know, Brian was
I didn't want to be the one to do it.
You kept your daughter up all night snoring. I'm like, oh.
He's looking out for me.
So yeah, Maddy got a little middle of the night crafting done, and Maddy got Tima from DP with Sparklers, and her husband and her daughter were there at the retreat. They're such nice people, aren't they?
They're the best.
They're just really, really nice people, and they brought tons of stuff to sell.
Oh, can you reach the one I got? I think it's literally right behind you.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys. So Maddy bought this canvas. It's one of the new designs that she came out with. These were out when we went. They were available to us when we went to the Michigan retreat, but they weren't available for sale on the website for quite some time. But I believe they are now. And Maddy bought this one.
I love it.
She started. This is going to be a little awkward, guys. It's Hawaiian Girl. Isn't that beautiful? And it's all, and so here's the bottom of it.
It's crystals, ABs, and regular drill, and I added sparklers.
So it's so many crystals. So much crystal, and yeah, like she said, ABs and regular drills. But look at how much she got done. She got done this entire...
One day.
Yeah, one day. She did this entire bottom row, and then this section right here.
It was evening and then the next day.
Yeah.
But still,
she kicked ass. She got a lot done.
About 12 hours yesterday.
Yeah, and I kind of did what I always do and craft-nadoed and bounce around from craft to craft to craft. And so when you do that, you really don't get anything done. But I did buy a small, it was a special drill partial of an orange, like a dahlia flower from Tina, and I started and finished that, so I had a finish, so that was kind of cool. And then did Laura? Yeah,
Laura finished one.
Yep, at our crafting table.
Shout out to Laura and Phyllis.
Yep, hi Laura, hi Phyllis. Laura and Phyllis was one of our roommates, and that's Kaya Rose's mom, and Laura, who went to the Michigan retreat as well. She was at our table too. Laura had a finish too. So that was kind of cool. But you know what was kind of neat about this retreat is it seemed like at the Michigan retreat, it was primarily diamond painting. Like almost everybody was just diamond painting. And at this retreat, there was a lady doing quilting. There was
There's a painting class.
A painting class I didn't go to. I was taking a nap. Maddie went though, and you did a great job.
Yeah, well, it was already drawn on. I just
It was drawn on.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you freehand painted it. Well, I'm not so impressed anymore.
I just filled in the lines.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, I'm not as impressed as I was when I thought she had painted it on. But it's cute. So the theme of the retreat was s'mores. So everything was like black and red plaid and s'more themed. And so the painting that she did is a little s'more with a happy face on it.
You know what we have to talk about?
What?
The surprise.
Yes, we have to talk about the surprise.
I almost forgot.
I know. I thought when you were in the gas station, I thought about it. So, what day was it? Was it yesterday? Okay, so yesterday, which was Saturday, they asked everybody to come into the craft room. We thought it was for group pictures because we were supposed to get our group picture taken and everybody wearing their shirts at 11 o'clock. And then they're like, no, you need to come to the craft room. There's a surprise. So everybody, piled into the craft room or whatever. Guess what the surprise was? You guys are going to freak the frick out. Freak the frick out. Randall Spangler came to the retreat.
It was awesome.
It was so...
We got a picture with him. He was socially distancing, so he,
Yes, he did socially distance.
Which was...
which is fine.
Yeah, that's cool. I respect that.
Right.
Definitely. Especially if he's got health problems that we don't know about,
Right. Exactly.
But it was awesome. He answered everybody's questions, and that was so cool to see him.
Yeah, he was very gracious. He answered everyone's questions. He signed autographs. He signed canvases for people.
I got a picture with him.
It was really, really cool. That was a cool surprise.
It was cool to learn about his inspiration. Like he said, he just started drawing dragons one day, and he named them. What were their names?
Dagmar and Dewey.
Yes.
Yep. Are the two little dragons' names.
So that was really neat.
So
I know I feel like it sounds like we're bragging, but I want everyone to know that you should go on a retreat.
You should go on a retreat. Cool shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Brandy from Mystery of Diamonds was the one responsible for setting that up. So shout out to Brandy. Thank you, girl.
That was so
awesome. That was so cool. Then there was a Diva Off competition. And that was fun. Maddie...
I was going to enter. I love to dance.
Maddie loves interpretive dance.
A natural performer.
She's lying.
I have good stage presence.
You do. Maddie likes to do interpretive dance.
Just wherever the beat takes me. But I didn't do it. Next year.
Next year.
Now that I know everybody a little more.
Right. It'll be a little more comfortable. Yeah, that's one thing I'm really bad at. And I think I did a really good job. Part of it is self-consciousness about my tooth. Like, I don't like to put myself out there or, like, approach people or whatever. But then part of it, I think, comes from being alone for so long. Like, I don't want to say I'm shy, but I have the same thing. I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word for it. It just makes me a little bit nervous. Right. But I did really well, I think. I made sure I went around and talked to everybody and went to see what everybody was working on. And, oh my gosh, I have Prima Donna from DAC. And it's one that I actually looked at and I thought I might want to destash it. I'm like, I'm not that wild about it anymore. But Billy from Billy's Crafting Lounge was working on it, and he blinged it out. Like, he switched up some stuff for sparklers, and it looked so good.
I wish I would have gone and seen it.
I told you to go see it.
Every time we talked about it, he was away from his area.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah.
I'm really in awe of people who can look at a painting that's already charted for something, and then they can just see in their mind's eye like a way to make it more, extra special. Because that's why I love diamond painting, is because I'm not very creative, and so I never embellish.
See, I like being creative, and I like diamond painting, you know what I mean? But there's creativity to it,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited. I bought some sparklers from DP with sparklers, so I'm excited to start doing that because I want to add my own little flair.
You got AB sparklers.
I have AB crystal sparklers, whatever they are.
Yep.
And then my blessing box, I have some sparklers too.
Oh, yeah.
So the original sparklers, which I love.
Yep, so the blessing boxes, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So what we did was we had 10 different categories of gifts to buy. And then you put everything into like a box of some sort. Not like a shipping box, like a tote box. And so it numbered each of the gifts 1 through 10. And then when we got there, it was really fun how we exchanged them.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how we exchanged. So everybody brought a box. And then you had a card in it with your name so that the person knew who the box came from. So we all stood around in a circle, and Marissa read a story. Every time she said the word right, you had to pass your box to the right. Every time she said the word left, you passed your box to the left.
It was a mess at first because everybody was carrying them. Eventually we started sliding them on the ground, but at first I had 2 boxes. Like Billy has like 3 boxes in his hand. I'm like, oh, sorry. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so you're passing back and forth, and as it was, all right, I'm going to admit something right here. Like, sometimes the box that was in front of me, I'd be like, I don't really want this one. I want that one that my neighbor has.
Well, with mine, Brian almost got my box, and my mug said Crazy Craft Lady, pink socks in it, a spark, and I was like, it's not like
very feminine.
And I was like, so I was nervous about that, but he didn't end up getting it.
Yeah. And I got really lucky. The lady that got Crafty Mayhem, Michelle Crafty Mayhem, got my box, and she loved everything that I had in it, which
you should talk about what you gave.
Made me feel so good, because I don't know about anybody else, but I stress so badly over gift giving. Like, it might be one of the only things I stress about in my life, but I always want to make sure that I'm giving a gift that is liked.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm still paying my credit card bill from last Christmas?
Right? Yeah. So our categories were, I could look them up on my phone.
I'll look them up.
I'm gonna look them up
which
and
we did.
Yeah, yes. And we'll tell you what we got and what we gave.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to see the variety.
It really was, and people got creative with it, and it was fun because I'll be honest, I thought it was a little pricey, the price ranges.
Yeah.
But then when you get one too, so and it was just a fun thing to do, and you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
I don't have the list on here.
Oh, go to Facebook.
Oh no, I do. It's right here. Oh, that's right here. Okay, so the first thing we had to get was a Christmas ornament. That was the first one. So everybody got picked out a Christmas ornament.
What did you get? I didn't even see what you picked.
I don't know. Emily picked it out and wrapped it. So I don't know what I gave for that one, but she liked it. So that was good.
I gave a flamenco, and it had a little furry.
That was really cute.
And then the one I got was the big guy from Big Hero 6.
Oh,
the big white thing, and he had
Yeah.
Christmas lights all around him, so that was cute.
Oh, that is cute. And then the second one was a cup or a mug. And there were dollar amount limits on each one. So the Christmas ornament was a $10 limit. I think I totaled all the limits up, and it came to like $125. Plus, then you had to buy the box, to put everything
wrapping
in.
paper
And
if you don't have it.
Yeah, right. But so it was a little bit pricey, but you got one in exchange, so it was worth it.
Yeah,
you got a lot of cool stuff.
It was so fun.
Yeah. So the Christmas ornament was a $10 limit. The cup or mug was a $20 limit.
What did you give for that? I gave a mug that said Crazy Craft Lady,
Which is adorable.
I want to get that for myself.
Yeah, it's super adorable.
I'm a crazy cat lady and a crazy craft lady.
Yeah.
And I got these cute fall travel mugs.
Yes, and they were filled with cookies.
Yes.
And I got a coffee mug, a really cute craft coffee mug. It says something about crafting on it. And number 3 was something that sparkles. You got sparklers.
Yes.
I got, what did I get for my something that sparkles?
You get a pen.
Oh, a pen, a diamond painting pen, a sparkly diamond painting pen, which was really cool because it's the shape that I love, and it was blue with sparkles, and I don't have any blue pens, so that was nice. And what did I give that sparkles? Oh, it was like a insulated lunchbox with like 2 containers in it for sandwiches.
That's cute.
And it was pink sparkly. Yeah,
Oh, that's
she
cute.
loved it, and I'm so glad.
That's stuff you can always use, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So
What did I give? Oh, I didn't know what to do. I had a sparkly wine bag, and I put a bottle of wine in it.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I didn't know what to do with that.
Number 4 was something that represents your state, which was a $10 limit, which that was hard to stick to. I didn't stick to that limit. So you guys probably remember me talking about back in August, Maddy and I with some friends went on that wine tasting tour up in Petoskey and Harbor Springs in Michigan, and it's a really famous wine area in Michigan. So I gave a bottle of Michigan wine and wine glass, and inside the wine glass I put a dish towel that had Michigan, like the Michigan state, whatever, bird and fruit and, stuff that was representative of the state. And what did I get? I got my gift that I got, which I still don't know what state it is, but I'm super excited about the gift that it was. And because I've been looking at project bags to buy for my cross stitch projects since I've been getting so much more into cross stitch. But y'all, project bags are expensive. They're like $25, $30.
Did you say y'all? We've been in the South too long.
We have been in the South too long.
I don't even know if we're in the South.
No, we're not really. We're kind of still Midwest, I think.
Oh.
But, so I got a project bag, and it's super cute. It has like chili peppers on it.
That's cute.
Yeah. But $25 for a project bag, they're a lot. They're a lot. So I was really thankful to get that. What did you get?
I got some, I'm assuming she's from Georgia.
Okay.
I got a bunch of magnets, like Atlanta Braves magnets and the G, so I'm assuming it's Georgia. From Crystal. I don't know her YouTube. Crystal?
What is her YouTube?
But I gave,
I don't know either.
I went to a shop in Detroit. I live in a town, like a neighborhood in Detroit called Corktown. So it's a poster of a picture of the sign. It says like Corktown, Detroit's oldest neighborhood or something. It's like $10.
Yeah, I know.
Because it was heavy.
It was heavy. She liked it too.
Yeah, she liked
Kim got your box, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was very
Oh
nice.
my gosh. And
Sweet.
I was really excited. Like I was saying before, you guys know I interrupt myself. I'm sorry. There were so many people at this retreat that were doing crafts other than diamond painting. Quilting, crocheting, cross stitch. There was a lot of people doing cross stitch. In fact, fabric dyeing was one of our classes that we had. And then there was also a cross stitch class. And in our swag bag, we actually got a cross stitch project, and it's of a s'more. So it's like themed for the retreat. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to add Lonestar Retreat 2021, the words, to the bottom
Good idea.
of it, and have it for a keepsake of the retreat. So I think that'll be really cool. But I met Kim, and shout out to Kim. Thank you for all of your advice. She was an invaluable resource for me. I had some questions on some of the but some of the projects that I'm working on. Like, for example, I'm doing, I think I have it right here. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on a second.
Oh, that.
What was that? I don't know. Something not it.
We should probably not have this cord bent.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to break your cord. start driving, I think I'm going to crochet a little bit.
I was thinking about cross-stitching a little bit when we're done recording. But we're going to talk to you guys forever.
We're going to do it until we can't.
Until we have nothing
to say.
Yeah, until we have nothing to talk about
We've spent
anymore.
all weekend together and we still have a run of things to say.
I know. Oh, so this is my project bag that I got in my blessing box. And see, it has chili peppers.
I think she's from Texas.
You think she's from Texas? Yeah, I couldn't. I should have asked her. But I am working on this. It's called Enya from Sampler's Cove. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. So I'm making that for my mother-in-law, and I think I've shown you guys the picture before, but I haven't shown you my progress. So I've started this project 3 times. Yeah, because I'm new to cross stitch. I'm new to counted cross stitch. So it called for 36 count fabric, 36 count linen. I started a project that has 40 count, and I was like, oh my god, this is small. I don't know if I want to do this on 36 count. So I had a piece of 32 count, and I thought I would just use that instead. But when I did the 1, 2, 3 stitch has a online calculator that tells you what count, how many stitches wide and high a project is, how big a margin you want, and then it'll tell you how big you need to cut your piece of fabric. So I did that calculator. I did the wrong freaking calculator. There's 2 calculators, one for Ada, because when you're stitching on Ada, you're only going 1 square. You know what I mean? You're just going corner to corner. When you're stitching on linen, you're going over 2. So I cut my fabric too small. So that was the first time I started it, and I didn't get very much done. And I'm gonna reuse this fabric because it's beautiful. It's beautiful fabric. I love this. It's Picture This Plus, and I really like it. So I'm sure I can find another project that I can use that fabric for. So that was the first time I started it. So then I started it again on also 32 count, and I cut the right size, but I got this much done, which is a lot of stitching for me, and realized that I miscounted. Yeah. And I was going to have to take most of it apart. And this is not the called for fabric. This is 32 count Zweigart linen. No. Lugana. It's Lugana.
Can you make sure we're going to the right place?
We are.
I feel like I'm going in a direction I'm not.
No, we're going the right way.
Okay.
No, we're good. So then I got the called for fabric. So this is a lakeside linen, and you can see the difference in the color. And I'm really glad that I ended up switching to this, because I think that the colors of the floss pop a lot more on this than they did on the darker.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
With the brownish tan.
With the brownish
like the light
tan,
brown.
and yeah.
Yeah, I think so
looks,
too.
It just, here, I'll show them side by side. So yeah, don't you think that just looks a lot better? I do. So that's how far I've gotten on this. But my question was, on the calculator, it said to use 2 strands of floss to stitch onto 36 count. But in the pattern, it said to use 1 strand of floss. So I was like, what should I do? So I started it using 1 strand of floss like the pattern called for. But I just wasn't sure if it looked full enough. You know what I mean? But I think that because of the complexity of the pattern, I think it's supposed to look kind of like dainty. So I'm going with 1 strand of floss. But I met Kim, and she's, oh my god, she had beautiful cross-stitch projects. Just absolutely gorgeous stuff that she showed me that she's done. And she was able to help me out a lot with different questions that I had, so that was nice. And I'm using, for the first time on that project, I'm using silk floss. Love it.
I love it too.
Do you?
For embroidery, yeah.
Isn't it awesome?
I like the way it looks better.
I like the way it works.
Because the duller floss, I think the colors look different.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's like, it's weird because like DMC floss is great, but sometimes I'll get floss from Amazon that's like that silky kind, and I like it better than DMC.
Yeah.
But I don't know because it's like hit or miss. Sometimes you get the good floss, and sometimes you don't.
Yup, exactly.
Yeah. But anyway.
And then I also met another lady. Her name is Tina, and she does stamped cross stitch, which is awesome because, as you guys know, I have 5,000 a million stamped cross stitch kits, more than I'm ever going to be able to get to. So I chatted with her, and I'm going to share some of my kits with her.
She's awesome too. I loved her.
Yes,
her and her mom.
She was a hoot.
They were hilarious.
Oh, they were great. I loved them. They were super fun. So
I think they should start a YouTube.
I do too. They would do. They have great personalities for it.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom was so funny.
Oh, yeah, she used to do improv.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's telling me about that.
Yeah, she was so funny. It was weird though because there were, I think, were there 4 or 5 mother-daughter?
I think 4.
It was me and Maddie, Tina and her daughter from DP with Sparklers, then the other Tina and her mom Bess, and Phyllis and Kaya. It seems like there was one more. Oh, Emily and her mother.
Yes.
Yeah. So there were 5 mother-daughter couples
Yeah,
there,
that was cool.
which was really, really cool.
We didn't get a picture of all the mother-daughters.
Oh, we should have. That would have been cool.
But anyways, these blessing boxes.
Oh, back to the blessing. Oh, that's what fell on my
detour.
phone. Little detour. Thanks for keeping me on track, Maddie.
Yeah.
I dropped my phone. Where did it go?
It's a lot of hills right here. I'm not used to it. Like, I felt like the way here was so flat.
We went through that one little area that had hills.
Yeah, we're on it right now.
We're on it right now. Okay, so something that represents your state, $10 limit. Okay, then we had a fun pair of socks, $5 limit.
Ooh, I got Golden Girl socks and some ones that say "Stay Golden."
That's awesome. I got
awesome.
like real fuzzy ones that have teddy bears with little ears that poke out. They're really cute. And I gave just cute fuzzy socks.
I gave they had like a UFO with aliens, and it has all these crafting supplies. It says I believe in crafts or something like that.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they're from Amazon.
Very
I
cute.
thought those were super cute.
All right, and then next was something handmade or homemade. So, as you guys know, I do like a little bit of everything. Maddie is like very talented at embroidery, at hand embroidery, and she's been trying to get me into it forever and ever and ever, and I just didn't think that it was something that I could do. And I finally decided to give it a try. So I gave in my blessing box my very first embroidery project that I finished, and and I was really nervous about it because I thought, okay, I'm giving this to a fellow crafter. Like, is this going to be up to par? You know what I mean? But you told me my stitching looked really good.
It looked awesome.
So yeah, she loved it.
Yeah, and it's funny, we didn't talk about it at all, but I gave an embroidery project to my person too, and she liked that one too.
Yeah.
But I loved that one. That was one of my favorites that I did. So I was like, this will be it's like just a bunch of plants.
It is beautiful.
It's a bunch of different kinds of plants all together in a clump. So that's the one I gave. And then what I got was scissor fobs, which I just learned about this weekend. I didn't know they were a thing, but they're little charms for your scissors. And I loved it. But she said you could use it as a planter fob, or a scissor fob, or whatever you want. So I just put on my scissors.
Cool.
Yeah. I loved it. It was cute. It had a little bumblebee.
And then we had Maker's Choice, which was you could pick anything you wanted, and it was a $15 limit. So I had a Diamond Art Club pen, and it was pink with glitter, and that I gave because I had originally gotten that for my something with glitter item, but that lunchbox was just way cooler. So I just kind of swapped. she got 2 glittery things, and I got the coolest. It couldn't have been more perfect. It's a set of a keychain charm thing.
Oh yeah.
Where did I put it? It's in a different box. I'd love to show you guys. I'll show you all my goodies in another video because they're packed in the way back. It's like purple and white crystally keychain thing that says cross-stitching queen, which is super
perfect
cute.
for you.
I know, super cute. And then a cover minder that matches, and a needle with like a decorative charm on it that says cross-stitch queen.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And I gave I already told you what I gave.
I received a diamond painting, and it's I'm driving like that, hearts, with like a red, white, and blue. Yeah, hand hearts, red, white, and blue background. And it's a big diamond painting. It's really cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
And then what I gave, which I'm going to buy for myself, and if you guys like the website Uncommon Goods, which that website is actually very cool. They have a lot of crafts on there and a lot of interesting gifts. It really is like Uncommon Goods. Like I bought so many gifts for Christmas on there. But I bought this thing called the Positive Planner, and it's a hardcover planner, and it's yellow, and it's really cute, and it's got like, for today, it'll be like today's intentions, 3 goals I'm going to set for myself today, my mantra for the day, and then it has evening reflections, which is 3 things I liked about today, 3 things maybe I'll do differently, and then it has like, you know, the planner part. It's
That's cool. Did she like it?
She did. She said she liked it. So, but yeah, so I thought that was really neat. So that was my favorite thing that I gave, was the planner. I was like, that is just cool. And everybody's into planners right now.
Everybody is into planners right now.
And it's like, what I'm going to plan? Go to work, go home, diamond paint, go to sleep. Maybe I'll plan out what TV shows I watch.
You could plan a lot more than I could plan. What is my plan?
Yeah, mine's like weekend, go to the bar, come home, be hungover.
I could just copy every day to the next. Wake up, craft, eat, craft.
You know what you
sleep.
could plan is what crafts you're going to do.
Sometimes
You say like 10 to 12, I'm going to cross stitch.
I don't want to be.
Or you could do a reverse planning where you wrote down everything you did.
See, that is probably a good idea. It would be interesting to see how much time I spend on each craft.
When you start, just write down the time, and then kind of like those logbooks.
Yeah,
but you do
it for all crafts. That is a good idea. Maybe
and you can see, I spend 40 hours a week diamond painting.
Right?
Like,
I should be getting paid for this shit.
Right? You can kind of see how I don't know. And that'd be interesting. I might do that.
That's a good idea. I might do it too. So then the next thing was something plaid. Funny story. I gave a blanket. I got a blanket.
Which is good, because the one bad thing I'll say about that retreat is it was freezing. They had the AC on at like 65 degrees.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was shivering, like everybody was cold. I'm still kind of cold.
I am always hot because I think I'm going through menopause, but I'm always warm. I always wear a t-shirt no matter what the temperature is outside. It was so frigidly cold in that crafting room. It was super cold.
But she did say, if you are cold-natured, bring a blanket.
Yes, she did.
So I did. And, you can always just bundle up. And so,
right.
Everybody's going to be comfortable.
Right.
People are comfortable with different temperatures.
Right. Exactly. You can't make everybody happy.
I think because a lot of people, my theory, a lot of people that were there were from southern states. It doesn't get cold there, so they're used to being in the blasting AC all summer.
Right. That's true.
And we're from Michigan. I don't even have AC in my house, so I'm used to,
You're used to like
being
dealing
hot.
with the warmth, right?
Right.
You're acclimated to warmer temperature.
So, I don't know, but that was the one bad thing.
That was
that's it.
Right.
That's
I was
like,
gonna. Yeah.
It's kind of stupid thing to be.
Right. Yeah. If I'm gonna be okay, out of everything that, like the swag bags, the door prizes, the raffle prizes, the food, The beds were comfortable.
Oh my God, yeah, and there's a lot of blankets.
There was a lot of blankets. There was nice pillows. The rooms were great. The bathroom situation was awesome. The food was super good. The crafting area, the space was really nice. Couldn't have been better.
It was cold.
But it was cold. That's the one very small criticism that I would have.
It is the middle of October.
Yeah, it was chilly. It was chilly. Okay, so what did you get for something plaid?
I have like little throw pillow cases that are Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
One has like a truck on it that's plaid, and it says like one says Merry and Bright, and it's got plaid on it, which is awesome because I'm going Christmas crazy this year. I decided.
Yep.
I'll send pictures. You can post them on your YouTube because it's gonna be a Christmas wonderland. Everyone's
That
gonna be
sounds
like, what?
awesome.
But Austin said no
What?
tinsel on the tree this year because we did tinsel last year,
And the cats.
Well, it was everywhere. I still find tinsel.
Do you really?
Just a little strip every now and again. Because we had it up till like March.
What did you give for something plaid?
A scarf.
Why are you drinking my pop?
I'm thirsty.
Why don't you get your own?
Okay, let me just run to the back.
Well, why didn't you ask for one? She just took a drink out of my
I've been
cup.
doing it the whole time.
I wondered why it was going down so fast. I'm like, man, I didn't feel like I was drinking that much. We drank 6 bottles of wine this weekend between the two of us.
I didn't get drunk.
I didn't even get drunk.
We would drink. I would have a couple sips.
Yeah.
It was over a long period of time.
It
I
was
wasn't
over
in
a
the
long-
business of getting messed up.
No, I wasn't either. But we did drink. I mean, we drank
There's
6
bottles of wine.
6 bottles of wine.
3 days.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Right. And I'm not a drinker. I don't
3
drink
bottles
very
each.
often. I say that, but then every time I see you guys, I'm drinking, right? All right. So, oops, I lost my list. Let me get it back. Okay, here we go. So then we had a gift card, $15 limit for a gift card. I gave a Hobby Lobby gift card.
Nice.
Yes, but I think 90% of everybody there gave and received Amazon.
Yep, which is awesome.
Which is great. Yeah. So I got an Amazon gift card. You got Amazon, right?
Yes, I gave Amazon and I got Amazon.
Yep. So that was just like it was just a wash.
Yeah. Which is awesome. I'm going to buy the Jasmine Beckett Griffith coloring book.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Excited.
So, and then the last item was a fall themed decoration. So I gave a, there were 2 of them in the pack, and they were banners, but they were really, like, you would put it next to your, like, front door. They were really long. They were like 6 feet long. One said "Happy Fall, y'all," and one that said "Give thanks," and it had like a turkey on it.
That sounds so cute.
It was really cute.
Oh, here's a bump.
Oh,
no, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Okay. And then I got, what did I get for my fall? Oh, decorative like centerpiece with rocks in it and votive candles. It was really cute. Super cute. What did you give?
I got 2 little signs. I think one says they give thanks and one is gather, something about gathering. I can't remember, but they're so cute. One is a little truck and then one's just a little fall thing. Little stand. It's so cute. And then I gave a welcome sign. It was a sign. Circle welcome sign with like fall leaves and flowers, and it said welcome.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
You ordered it on Amazon, didn't you?
I ordered almost everything on Amazon. One thing from Uncommon Goods. You know what I was going to get for something sparkly, and I'm glad I didn't, was from Uncommon Goods. I bought sparkly, you put it in a drink, and it makes it sparkle.
You drink the sparkles?
They're edible, and they're flavored, and they're good. It tastes like Crystal Light. But so when I was at the bar I was working at, I made a cocktail, and I put the sparkles in it. That didn't even work.
That sounds creepy. I don't know.
It tasted good. They tasted good. It did work, but the drink I made was too dark. I don't know, but
I wouldn't want to drink sparkles.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad I didn't give that one.
Yeah. So that was, I guess, what else were we going to talk about? That. There was something that came up during the middle of that list, and we're like, oh, we'll talk about that.
I do not recall.
I don't either. But
I will say it again. Please go to a retreat.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to go, go.
And everybody's so nice, and I'm kind of shy. Not shy. We were just talking about this. I don't know the word for it. Oh, we already talked about this.
Yeah, we did.
But everyone's super welcoming.
Yes, very welcoming, very nice. And it was a nice mix of there were quite a few YouTube creators there, but then there were quite a few just crafters, So it was a nice mix, I thought, of crafters and creators and non-creators. So they're going to be booking for next year's retreat. They're going to have it at the same place, which is cool because I really liked it there.
Did I do something wrong?
Why?
They told me you had to do something, and then it just changed to this.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. I've been keeping an eye on it. So they're going to open it up to people who came this year first, and then open it up to new participants after. I think she said like 2 weeks or something like that. But
Marina, if you're watching this,
yeah, Marina,
better come.
Marina, that'd be how cool would that be?
She'd be like a celebrity.
Yeah,
from Australia.
That would be
oh my
so
God.
cool. Here's what you could do, Marina. You could come stay with us. Right? Yeah. Fly to Michigan, stay with us, and then go on the road trip with us to the retreat. That would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're on live right now.
I know, right? I know. But you guys, there's no way we could be on live right now. We're in the middle of frick nowhere.
It would be bad reception.
Yeah, real bad reception.
Yeah. I like lives.
Yes. I know. We haven't done one in 2 weeks.
I know.
We got to do that again. It was fun.
Oh, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, our thing that we want to do in Michigan. I don't know if you want to talk about that, but
no, yeah, we can talk about it.
If anybody wants to help,
right?
If you live in Michigan,
yeah. So anybody out there that lives in Michigan or like
around,
Toledo, around. What Maddy and I are working on is we want to set something up where we do a monthly craft along. We're going to rent a space, like at an American Legion or an Eagles Club or a VFW or someplace like that. And one Sunday a month, have like a 4-hour block of time where everybody can just get together and craft.
I think it should be all day.
Yeah.
All day, 9 to 5 or something.
All day, 9 to 5. And then we talked about doing like a potluck, like everybody bring a dish, and have a meal together, and just pay like $10, and that would go towards the rental of the meeting space. And we thought about doing it in like the southern part of Michigan, like near Detroit, because it's the most populated area, and then it'd be more
closer
centrally located to Ohio and Indiana, and people could come. So if anybody out there would be interested in that, let us know, because we're seriously looking at places that we could host an event like that.
And I think it would be cool to have advertise somehow, not advertise, but put it on, I don't know, Craigslist, something like that.
Right.
Say, hey, if anybody's interested in diamond painting, if you don't know what it is, if you want to come and check it out.
Yeah.
And meet some new people.
Yeah. Meet new people, get some new people into diamond painting.
Yeah,
and just have it be for all crafts.
Yeah, all crafts. And we could even, like how at the retreat you have classes, there could be like a little mini demonstration, like I could do hand embroidery or my moss thing, and you could do crafts. I just think it'd be cool to get everybody together once a month.
That would be really cool.
Because everybody loves those Zoom meetings.
Right.
It'd be cool if we were all in person.
Right. Yeah. So that would be. So we're seriously looking into doing that. Mm-hmm. And I mean, even if you had to drive 3 hours, once a month, you could drive 3 hours.
Yeah. And I mean, stay with us.
Right.
You get a free place with me in Detroit, or
a free place with me in Saginaw. So yeah. So we're thinking about doing that. Not thinking about it. We're actively doing it.
Crafters Club.
Yes. Michigan Crafters Club.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Yep. Yep, so let us know if you'd be interested. I know I do have some viewers that are in Michigan, so yeah.
And if you know of any places,
Right,
or anything that anybody's got in anywhere.
Right. I know, I thought you said your dad was going to get you a membership
For American Legion?
American Legion.
Yeah, he was going to, and he was going to buy that cabin.
Oh, that's right.
But
okay.
I bet he still could, and then I would probably be able to rent something out. So I'll talk to him about that.
Yeah, because that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Those rent out pretty inexpensively.
Yeah,
too.
because I would like it if we could only charge people like $5.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could just charge people like $5.
So I'm excited about that. I really hope that turns out. And I think it will. We're going to make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen. No, it's
Speak it
happening.
into existence.
That's right. That's right. So Jeff went and picked out while we were gone. Went to the place and picked out the granite for our countertop. So hopefully that's going to get installed soon. I'm so sick of having my kitchen torn up. It's ridiculous. It's taken so long.
You know what's funny is when he sits and looks at it.
Yeah.
He's like, I should have just moved that a couple inches. Yeah.
Dude, couple inches. He was talking about...
Centimeter.
Yes! He was legit... Okay, the top cabinet and the bottom cabinet were offset by 1/4 of an inch.
Oh my God.
1/4 of an inch. Do you know how small that is?
That probably kept him up at night for
It
days.
did. It did. And he was seriously going to take down all the cupboards up top to move them over 1/4 of an inch. And I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not. That's just stupid. You're not doing it. But it bugs him. We only have 5% battery left.
Oh, geez.
Well, you know what? Here's what's going to happen, you guys. We only have 5% battery left, and I don't have... Oh, wait.
You have this
do
charger.
I have the old or the new kind? Oh, I can plug y'all in. I said y'all again.
Oh, bump. Okay, not as bad.
Not bad.
Oh, that one was bad.
That was bad. Yeah, we got to plug in. Plug it in, plug it in.
Oh, and I'm really considering getting into scrapbooking.
Tell her she can't. She needs another craft like she needs a hole in her head.
I do need another craft. And
Okay, does anybody out there scrapbook? Let us know.
Let us know, please, and let me know some YouTubers. And I watched one video that said you should get a subscription to. They'll send you some scrapbooking supplies every month. That's a good way to start. So let me know if you know any of those. Because I really want to do it. I don't know what I would put in a scrapbook. Maybe pictures of my cats.
Right.
Selfies, maybe. I could have just one dedicated to myself.
That'd be cute.
It could be called All Stars Tour 2021. It's just selfies.
Did you take a lot of pictures at the retreat?
Nope.
I know I didn't.
I have a few, but not enough to fill a whole book. But
right.
Maybe I could just do like fall 2021 and have a few pages for it.
Yeah. Did you take pictures at the Michigan retreat?
Weirdly, no. I took so many more pictures at this one.
No. Well, they had like a little photo area set up. It was really kind of cute. They had like a backdrop against the wall that was like in the theme of the red plaid and the s'mores theme. And then she had like a little suitcase full of props to put out, like feather boas or neck scarves, glasses, hats. And then she had these number balloons that were blown up that said 2021. So like each person could hold one and, get a picture taken. So we took a picture with, we did one with Shawana
and Laura.
And then we did one with everybody from our room, all 5 of us that were roommates. So that was cool.
I wanted to do a TikTok and interview everybody, and I never did it. And I had been planning it, and I was like, it would go viral because one of my TikToks got like 12,000 views. And it was a really stupid TikTok.
It's because you're hilarious.
I am. My TikToks, I've got some followers. And it's funny, Tia's mom.
Tia's mom loves you.
Yeah, Tia said, yeah, my mom watches you on TikTok. She doesn't believe me that I know you. That is embarrassing because my stuff is so embarrassing.
She's hilarious. Check her out on TikTok.
I think my name is Toad Freak. Toad Freak.
Toad Freak?
Frog Freak was taken.
Oh, okay.
So Toad.
Toad Freak. Check it out on TikTok. Maddie is super funny.
And don't take it seriously. I'm not being serious on TikTok.
Yeah, she's always, don't take anything seriously.
It's coated in many layers of irony.
Oh, jeez.
I love TikTok. I started watching TikTok way long time ago. Everybody made fun of me. And now everybody's on TikTok.
So, yes, I do vape. And it's a thing.
What does Miss Coffee say?
Oh.
I've got my opinion. I don't need yours.
That's right. I have an opinion. I don't need another one.
Nope.
But that's something you probably didn't know about me. Or maybe you did. I don't know.
Fun fact.
Fun fact for you. Lots of fun facts today. So I did that partial that I bought from Tina. I did start Christmas morning.
I think I should speed up.
How fast?
67 and it's 65. But this truck is even.
Yeah, I would speed up. I would say if it's 65, you can go 74.
I'm going to go 72.
Okay. I'm not driving. This is like the weirdest thing because I always drive. I drove the whole way here. When we go on vacation, I always drive.
I'm a good driver.
Even when, like, Jeff and I, if we were, like, going somewhere around town, if we're going anywhere out to eat, shopping, whatever, I always drive.
It's a control thing.
It's not.
Yes, it is. When I'm feeling, like, anxious, I want to drive.
Oh.
Like, if I'm having, like, anxiety about doing something, I'm like, I'll drive. Because I want to know that I can get out of there.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Right.
But then other times, I'm like, I'm not driving.
It's kind of nice to be a passenger. I never get to be a passenger. Well, it's kind of nice to be a passenger. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. So anyways, I was saying what I worked on all weekend. So I worked on Christmas morning a little bit. I think I got 2 sections done. But I was so excited to get started on that. But oh my God, you guys, that's so much red. I started in the corner, so I'm doing like the rug, which is like a mottled red and pink. And it's just so much red. But I just love Christmas morning. I was so excited to work on it. But it's a square. And I am so burned out on squares right now because all of the ones that I'm doing for gifts are squares, except for one. And I finished that one because it was the only round and I was getting sick of squares so often that I was switching back to that one. So I worked on Christmas morning and then the other thing we got in our swag bags that we forgot to talk about, Marissa had a custom diamond painting made.
I think mine's right back there.
I'll show it to you, yeah.
I put on about 10 drills and then...
Is it back?
It was with... I put it back there. No, I think you... Yeah, I put it back there. Oh my God. Please be careful. Bump!
I don't see it.
Oh, okay. It's in the back.
Sorry. Oh, did I just hit my butt on the camera? I'm so sorry.
I was like, what if we had a bump hit your head or something?
Well, I'm more worried about these people who just had to stare at my butt.
Just put a little blooper thing
I should put like a
blur it
censored.
out.
Yes,
Censored.
Censor my
parental
booty.
advisory.
So sorry, you guys. Stick my butt in your face. That's rude. God, so rude. But she had a custom diamond painting made, and it's a 60 by 80. So is it 60 by 80 or 50 by 70?
I don't know. It's big.
I don't know. It's big. It's big, but it's of a s'more. It's super cute. It's a s'more on a stick, or marshmallows on a stick, like for roasting.
And they're cute. They have little faces.
They have the little faces.
But it
cute.
is a lot of white. I think there was 9 bags of 38.65.
Tons of 38.65. Tons of it. So me and Maddie had real good intentions. We were gonna we were gonna kit it up and work on it and have like a competition to see who could get the most done. We both fizzled like
immediately.
It didn't happen
because the loser had to buy the winner a diamond painting.
But you did win.
I did win.
You got more done than I did.
I did win.
You did win. So I gotta buy Maddie a diamond painting.
All right, give me that $78 one from Dime Moon Shop.
Ooh, you want that Dime Moon Shop one? Okay, that's fine.
No, I think I have one in mind.
I want you to try Dime Moon Shop.
I want to try it.
I really like them. I really do.
I think once I come into some money, if I happen upon any, I'm gonna buy one.
I like Dime, especially they've changed. If you haven't ordered from Dime Moon Shop for a while, they have made some upgrades to their canvases and their drills, and they're beautiful. They're really, and they changed their symbols. Dime Moon Shop used to have a lot of funky symbols. Now they're more doing alphabet and number, and so it makes it it makes it a little bit easier to read.
What is your favorite all-time diamond painting company? All-time. The one.
God, that's hard to say.
Stand behind till the end of days.
All right, to me, DAC is this like industry standard. Like,
yeah,
I've never had a bad diamond art club.
No. Same.
However, I love the mounted adhesive that Treasure Studios are using.
I was going to say that, and I love all their canvases. Like,
I wish they had. Here's what I wish. I wish TSA had more landscapes, like Chuck Vinson's or Abraham Hunter's, or.
See, and I don't do many landscapes. I like the colorful, fun, like the girls. You know what I mean, with the weird faces. And
I wish they had more varied art. But I love the mounted adhesive.
Sorry.
Maddie's running off the road.
I kind of zoned out for a minute there. I was thinking about diamond painting. After I just said I'm a good driver.
Yeah, she's an excellent driver. So, yeah, I'd have to say...
I haven't ordered from as many as you have.
Right.
But I would say DAC, Treasure Studios Arts. I like Dreamer Designs. I don't know.
I do not like Dreamer Designs.
Okay, I don't really know much about quality of things just because I haven't ordered from that many companies. I've ordered from a lot, but like not enough to be able to differentiate them. But as far as like artwork goes, I think they have a lot of different cool stuff. But I don't know, like I can't speak on the quality. Oh my god, look at all this dust.
That's a lot of dust.
But I can't really speak on the quality. But as I'm thinking artwork and different kinds of things, I like Dreamer Designs with the artwork they have, and TSA, and obviously
I don't like their canvases.
See, I didn't mind that. It was hard.
Well, it's like polyester or something. I don't like it.
I didn't mind it.
I don't like their drills, and I don't like the way they chart. I just don't think. I mean,
I only did one Dreamer Designs, and it was, what's his name? Carl or something?
Oh.
It's the one of a girl with the unicorn. She's holding a little unicorn. She has a unicorn horn.
Is it purple?
Oh, what is this? What is this button I just pushed?
I don't
know.
That. It turns the radio up and down.
Oh, okay. Whew.
She's freaking me out, you guys. Jeez.
I thought I like turned it on sport mode or something.
No, I don't have anything fancy.
I have sport mode.
I know you do.
On my Maserati.
Your Maserati. I have the ultimate mom mobile. I drive a 2020 Chevy Equinox. It's gray, and
just like every other one in the world.
There are 5 million of them.
Yep, that was a really popular car because I work in the car business.
Yep,
I do. Not for long.
Hopefully not for long.
Trying to get out of it.
Yeah, get that activities director job.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know. I hope you get it.
Wait.
I hope you get it.
We have to be COVID tested every single day though, every day you have to get a COVID test before you come in.
Oh, wow.
Which is something I really, I want to keep everybody safe. I'm vaccinated, and I would obviously wear a mask and do all the precautions,
right.
But if one person in a nursing home gets it, you know what I mean? They're all going to get it, and that's a big risk.
Yeah, it is. Now, do you have to wear a mask at work?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's an office. I have my own cubicle.
Okay.
Never really, I don't see anybody outside that office except, because we're on the second floor of the dealership, so not even customers. I don't see customers.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, now I'm like looking at myself in the camera, my neck is wrinkly. I'm getting old.
I didn't realize how pointy my eyebrows were, but I think it's because I'm squinting and they're like braids, but I've got some gorgeous. I usually tweeze them down. I haven't done that in a while because they're pointy as heck.
Whatever.
I look angry. I look evil. I look evil.
No. No. You don't look evil.
This is really bright out.
So I work. Get back to this.
I know.
Gosh, we get off topic so easily. I worked on Christmas morning. I worked a little bit on the retreat diamond painting. Then people brought stuff for Past the Stash. And I actually took a few things that I just wasn't going to do. Your taste changes over time. Something that you liked when you bought it.
Definitely.
6 months later, 8 months later, you don't like that anymore. So I took a few things, and actually I was really happy. The one that I took was Grit from Distracted by Diamonds. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but it's an old pickup truck, an old red pickup truck that is like against a fence line. And then there's a large area of sky, above and behind it, and it's very, very long and not quite that high, but it's like over 100 centimeters long. It's big, and it's a square, and I started it, and I just wasn't feeling it, but it's a beautiful image, and Nana, she was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to buy that one for so long. So she took it. And I was really glad that somebody that wanted it took it. You know what I mean?
See, I want to de-stash some stuff, but my little diamond paintings are like my babies.
I know.
And it's hard for me to afford. But like my cheap sheen ones, they can go. But like my other ones, I'm like, at one point I really wanted this.
Right.
And I was so excited to get it.
Right.
Now I'm never going to do it.
Right. I know I had a couple others that I was going to take with me, but they were kitted up, and I just didn't feel like kitting them down because I didn't want to give away my storage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Always need storage.
Always need storage. So I worked on... So anyway, past I forgot where I was going with that. So Past the Stash, I took some stuff to give away, but then I don't know why anybody was giving this away either. It's a beautiful, and it's got to be old because it's not on their website currently. It's a Treasure Studios art. It's called Old Abandoned Farmhouse, and it is so beautiful. So that was on the Past the Stash table, and I snatched that up right quick, and I actually kitted it up and started on it. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really nice. So I worked on that, and I worked on the Special Joe partial, and I finished it, the one that I got from Tina, and I also cross-stitched a little bit, and I brought one of those wood puzzles. It was a wood puzzle clock, and I started it, but there were like little dowel rods that need to go in certain places to keep the pieces of wood together, and the dowel rods are too thick for the holes. It's like they screwed up on the size or something.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to go to like a hobby store. I'm gonna have to measure the diameter of the...
Can you shave them down?
I don't think so. They're really skinny. Yeah.
Couldn't put them in a pencil sharpener?
No. So, actually, I
You make the hole bigger.
I would have just returned it, but I bought it so long ago,
Right.
it's probably not eligible for exchange anymore. Because I bought it quite a while ago. But I'm really disappointed because I was really in the mood to work on that. And when that didn't work out, I was pissed. So I worked on that. I cross-stitched. We did a little bit with miniatures with Brandy. I got Maddie to finally get one. She did, just one of the tins. You think you're going to do it?
I might.
I think that next time you come home, we should work on it together.
Yeah. I already have it, like, kitted up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was mine.
Well, you drink all mine.
I already have it kitted up, so... And the pieces are just so little.
They are. And that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. And I'll talk to you guys about it too. So with miniatures, a lot of people start out with the tins as, for beginners. And really, the tins are probably the hardest to do. As a beginner, I would really recommend doing a room.
Okay.
Because the rooms are 1/12 scale and the tins are 1/24 scale.
Mm-hmm.
So they're twice as teeny
Right.
as, what I mean.
And I think it was interesting that Brandy and Beth were talking about how they customize it. And I think I would really like that. Like making their own wallpaper and like a rug and tablecloths. Like I think that would be fun to customize it. Or maybe even, I wonder if they have ones where you can just like buy all the basics and then
They do.
And then they do?
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yep, they sure do.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. What do I look up?
Miniatures.
Just miniatures, blank.
Yep.
Miniatures.
Miniature house. Miniature dollhouse.
But like I don't want it to have any accessories. I want it to be, I want to just buy all that separate.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. They got that. Just look on Amazon.
I would love that.
It's kind of like making one of those fairy forests or a fairy garden.
I want to do that so bad. But it's expensive to get all this stuff.
Oh my god, why are fairy gardens so expensive?
It's like I had everything in my car. My car was like $75 or something.
Yeah,
I didn't have
and it was
everything
like
I
nothing.
wanted. Yeah, it was like shrubs and like I don't know, but I think I'm gonna do that. Be a good Christmas gift.
You know what's funny is I've been working on miniatures now I've finished 5 of them. I started working on them like in probably March or April. I've got 4 going right now. But the thought never even entered my mind to customize.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so unoriginal. I'm so uncreative.
Yeah.
I get all my ideas from other people.
See, that's why I want a scrapbook, because I can do stuff that's creative. I just have so much creativity in me.
It was so Beth, who Maddie just mentioned, that reminds me. Beth was there also. Beth Minton. She is the owner of Not Your Mama's Mud. So she was there with just tons of Not Your Mama's Mud, and I picked up quite a few of them. But I'm going to use some for prizes, for giveaways, and I also got some diamond painting stickers that are really cool looking from Tina, DB with Sparklers, that are going to be for giveaways also. So we got some gifts for giveaways, so that was nice. I should have gotten more of those $5 diamond paintings that Tina had for giveaways.
Those were really pretty.
They were very pretty, and that's one of the ones I did. The one that I finished while we were there was it was $5. It's really cute.
Do you feel right now, like after crafting for 2.5 days, how long were we there? Saturday.
All day Friday, all day Saturday, half a day Thursday.
So 2.5 days.
Yeah.
I'm like bored now. Like I feel like I want to do something else.
Yeah.
Like not bored of talking, but like driving. Like I feel like I want.
Like you need an activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. After we're done with this video, I might sit here and crochet for a little while. Or cross stitch. I can cross stitch.
How long do I have to drive for?
See, I knew you were going to say that. She's such a witch.
Crochet.
She's been driving for...
We've been at this for an hour 15. We did about 15...
So she's been driving for an hour and a half into a 10 and a half...
Hour and a half, too long.
Into a 10-hour drive, and she already is asking when she can be done. Whatever. And she offered to drive. I didn't even ask her. She offered.
Gotta do my part somehow.
Exactly. It's about time you did something around here. But yeah, it was a good time.
It was. Can't wait for the Michigan one.
I know.
See everybody again.
I know. I'm excited.
Meet some new people.
Yep.
It's nice to meet people you share an interest with. And
It really
you can talk about
is.
things.
Yeah, it really is.
Because none of my friends, like, you know, Mackenzie, she diamond paints a little bit, but she's not as hardcore as I am.
Right.
I don't know if the word's hardcore, but you know what I mean.
I think
it's hardcore.
Hardcore is pretty accurate description.
And I always try to text my friends. I'm like, do you want to come over and do crafts? Like, I have jewelry making. We make sun catchers. We can make moss things. We can embroider. We can do this. They're like, no.
No, thank you.
Like, dang it.
I'm good. I've actually I counted up while we were at the retreat because we were talking about getting people into diamond painting. Because we were talking with Laura and she said her mom diamond paints with her. And we were talking about, you were talking about your friends and trying to get them into diamond painting. And I counted up, I have gotten 12 people into diamond painting.
It's like a cult.
I know! I think I'm like
Or
a cult.
like a pyramid scheme.
I'm
Like
a cult leader.
Recruiting other people, but
Right.
not for our own gain. Just
Right. I'm a cult leader.
Definitely.
But I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Got me into it.
Yes, I did. It took a little while.
And I love buying canvases. That's my favorite part.
I know, right?
Oh my god, that's why
I really wanted to see you work on that Close Encounters. Did anybody out there get that? Close Encounters came out, what was that, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago from
Yeah,
Club.
I need to record a video, an unboxing, because I don't know if a lot of people got it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody unbox
I haven't
it.
seen anyone do that, so I think I'll do a video of just that, and I'll put unboxing Close Encounters. So check it out.
You should.
Do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Happy Hour Crafts.
Happy hour.
Check her out.
Yep. And I'm gonna start doing more crafts. Because I only have done unboxings.
Yeah.
I want to do hand embroidery, maybe a whip it or stitch and chat.
Oh, a stitch and chat would be nice.
Or I don't know what to call it, but
Whip and stitch?
whip and stitch, work in progress and stitch. I don't know what to call it.
You wouldn't call it
Yeah.
that. No.
But anyways, I want to do that. Maybe not tutorials. Maybe just like us say, I'm doing this stitch now, you know, because there's so many tutorials out there. I like cutesy crafts.
Cutesy Crafts is awesome.
If you want to learn to hand embroider, just go on Amazon. You get the printed kit, and then they give you your fabric, your hoop, your floss, everything you need, and then you just it'll tell you where to put what stitch where, and you just look up on cutesy crafts like how to do the bullion stitch or the back stitch, whatever. And she's awesome at showing.
She really is, because she gets to the point and she repeats it slowly a couple times until you get it. Cutesy Crafts is the best YouTube channel, I think, for learning embroidery stitches.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my boss thing.
I am going to be doing something new this week. I'm finally going to do the video I've been talking about doing for hand knitting. So hand knitting is different than arm knitting, and it has a better result. Well, not necessarily a better result. It has a little bit of a different result. When you're doing arm knitting, your whole, unless you have really thin arms, which I don't, your holes end up being pretty big. And if you have heavy yarn, which I do because I have like, it's a it's like a velvety rope type yarn. By the time you're done with it and the weight of the blanket, the holes end up really, really big. So I looked into and started doing hand knitting, and you can make your holes a lot smaller that way. So I'm going to do a brief video about that this week. So that'll be something new, something different.
Road work ahead.
No.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Oh, and then I also have, I've got a few orders waiting for me at home that came while I was away.
You should do a tutorial on your rock candles.
I should do a tutorial on my rock candles. I haven't really talked about those on my channel. About 15 years ago, every time we go on vacation, I always collect rocks.
I love doing that
from
on the beach. So fun.
Yeah, always do. And in Michigan, we have a particular fossil that's not found anywhere else in the world. They're called Petoskey Stones. And so it's something that if you're in Michigan, you're always on the lookout for Petoskey Stones. And they're beautiful. I'll show you guys some in another video. But what I do is I take a jar candle and I put fossils and stones, like pretty ones, not just like gravel, but pretty rocks. I glue them. You have to use a special adhesive, a high temp adhesive, on the outside of the candle, and I glue the rocks to the candle, and then put polyurethane so that they're shiny. And then when the candle burns, the light comes out like through around the rocks, and it just looks really, really beautiful. And I've been making those for about 15 years. I did them for craft shows for a while. I just got kind of burnt out on them.
It's weird because it's kind of like diamond painting, almost. It's because when you put the rocks together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of. So it's weird. It's foreshadowing.
So I do it with candles, and then I did start doing picture frames as well. And those turned out really nice too. And birdhouses. So I should do a tutorial on all three of those things. Because it's fun. It is a little bit like diamond painting.
Yeah. And
because you got to find
pretty.
You want your colors, like you can get different color combinations. You know what I mean?
It's fun, like fitting them all together.
Tetris. Yeah, it is Tetrisy. Yep, definitely Tetrisy.
That would be a cool video.
It would, yeah. Yeah, I need to do that. And it was great when I started doing it because I had then a use for all these rocks that I had been collecting from the beaches for years and years.
Can I take an hour break from driving?
Yes, you can take an hour break from driving. I don't know where you're gonna...
I don't know.
We're in the middle. There's no place to stop.
Up on that train track.
All right. I mean, you could just pull over, I guess.
That's not safe.
Well, put your bitch in then. On the right.
I know. Well, I'm going 73.
Okay. You should always stay in the right lane unless you're passing someone else. That's
on a two-lane road like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I feel safest in the left lane, so I always stick to that. But yeah. I'll get over. Once this guy gets up a little ways.
So what do you? Oh, I was going to ask you what you're crocheting, but you showed me. Well, we're gonna pause and switch drivers, and then Maddy can show you what she's working on for her crochet project because it's beautiful.
Just started it.
She did just start it, but it's the yarn.
The yarn is so pretty. It's
gorgeous.
so soft.
Yeah.
What? I don't remember the brand.
I don't
yarn.
Karen?
No, it's not yarn. No, my might be Karen. No, it's not.
Is that?
I don't remember. I have to look.
Is it Burnett?
Maybe.
Anyways, we'll show you in a minute, but we're gonna pull over and switch drivers, and because Maddie's a loser.
Sorry.
It was nice while it lasted, but
Just an hour or two.
okay, 2 hours. We'll do 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. That'll keep it interesting.
Yeah.
2 hours on, 2 hours off.
Yes, perfect. Sounds good. All right, guys, that's our plan. So we'll be back with you in a minute. You guys are going to be so sick of us by the time we're home. We're going to record like 8 hours.
We should.
All right.
What would we talk about?
I don't know. We'll think of something. All right. See you in a minute. See you in a minute.
Back.
Okay, we're back. We've switched positions. And Maddie got out. Show them your yard.
Oh. So it is Burnett. No, it's not. It's Yarnspiration. Oh, Burnett. This isn't it. Yellow and gray and tannish brown. So I'm going to make a little...
Oh, there's no pink in there.
It's like a...
Oh.
It looks like it in the light, though. I like the yellow with gray.
Yeah, that's
Just
pretty.
making a little throw blanket.
And she's just doing half double.
My first time doing half double.
Half double is easy, and it works up like higher than a single crochet. You know what I mean? Like each stitch is a little bit taller than what you get with a single crochet. Not as tall as a double, obviously. You know what's funny? Okay, I find the term half double crochet to be very misleading. Because what would half of double be? Half of double would be one.
So it should be single.
But it should be, right, exactly. But it's not. So, but I love the look of half double. Better than double crochet. So.
The only problem I'm having with this is I forget if I already went through one or three.
Oh.
And I need to get used to like how it looks.
Once you get, your first row is always your hardest. You know what I mean?
Right. I've been doing it wrong.
What?
Just the past one stitch.
Oh, okay.
I was doing single.
Oh. Yeah. It gets,
I wasn't yarning over before I pushed it through. That's what I was doing.
Oh, I see. Yep. Yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through three. That's how you do it. Oh, and I also worked on, I was just thinking about it, Maddie is working on Milkshake from Treasure Studios Art, and so I worked on that for her for a little while.
I love it.
I was just in the mood for rounds. I just was not in the mood to work on a square.
I started one Halloween, I think it was the DAC new release.
Oh, yeah.
2 weeks ago when I got Close Encounters.
Yep.
And I started that. It's a square. And it's just like, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, I was just not feeling working on a square my own self.
And then I had Hawaiian Girl from DP with sparklers and that.
It's so cute.
Doing that.
Yeah, it's really cute. I like to have the mix. I like the mix of the,
Yeah, someone was saying once you start doing those special drill, like crystal, whatever, you don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back because it gives it such a cool, like, texture.
Yeah.
But I'm doing pretty good on getting my Christmas gifts done. I'm doing Anticipation of the Day Ahead for my mom, as you guys know. And I am about 2/3 of the way done with it. So I'm doing really good on that. Then the Letter for Santa, which is a craftable, which I'm doing for my stepdad, I only have 4 sections to go on that, and I'll be finished. And then I'm doing Christmas Truck for my dad. That one's killing me because of the ABs. There's everybody.
That's gonna look beautiful.
It's gonna be gorgeous, but there are so many ABs, and you guys know I hate placing ABs. Hate it. I hate the
I
squeak
was trying to
sound.
think of how many whips I have.
You have so many whips. Not as many as me.
Nobody does.
Nope. I know. Maybe Maritza. Maritza might have as many as me. But
She's a cereal starter.
She's a cereal starter, yeah. But I am like, I'm probably one of the worst cereal starters there is. I do finish a lot though.
I'm a cereal
You're a cereal starter,
and
but
I
you
never
don't
finish.
Right.
I never go back.
Right.
And a
do
part
go
of the
back.
reason is because I don't have any storage area, and I lose my storage case. That's why I buy some storage too.
I know. I buy a ton of storage. In fact, just at the retreat, I bought another Craftmates lockable. I think that makes 12. I have 12 Craftmates lockables.
And you know what the worst thing is when you forget to put the sticker on the storage.
Yes, and then you don't know it's in
what
there.
the heck it is.
Yes.
I did that with one of them. Don't know what to do.
I know. Yeah, you're like...
I did that with, I think I'm doing that little craftably one that faces a fairy.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I thought you... Faces of Fury is Jasmine Griffith.
Yeah, I love it. Did I finish that?
I thought you did.
I don't think I did. I think I was close. It's small. That's why I bought it, because it's just a nice little one, and the picture is really clear, even though it's so little.
Yeah, it is.
Simple.
It's charted well for the size. Did you see there's a new Faces of Fury? Did you guys see that? Craftably just released pre-orders for a bunch of new Jasmine Beckett Griffith.
I love her.
I know.
Oh, what I did with the coloring book.
Oh yeah, tell
I
them
really
what you did.
wanted a Jasmine Beckett Griffith coloring book, and they're kind of pricey, not gonna lie, but you know, she's got beautiful art, so whatever. I would pay any money, not any money, but a lot. But so I found one, and it said hardcover, and it was kind of like, it was like $30 or $20 or something. So I bought it because I searched Jasmine Beckett Griffith coloring book. I get it in the mail, and it's like a lookbook of all of her art. And I'm like, okay, it's cool to look at once, and then
Right. What are you gonna do with that?
oh my gosh, I'm so mad. So I have to return it. I don't know how. I think I can do it at Kohl's.
Yeah, you can. Yep, you can.
So that was a stupid thing because I really wanted it for the retreat.
That's disappointing. You know, you thought you were gonna have something, and
Not a lot of colorers there. Tammy was a colorer. She gave me some tips.
oh really? I didn't know she was a colorer.
She does watercolor, because I have those watercolor pencils.
Okay.
She showed me a cool YouTuber that'll show how to use them. Right?
Okay. You worked on it a little bit. You colored a little bit.
I did.
Yeah, that's because at the Michigan retreat there were a lot of colorers.
Yeah.
Like a lot of coloring happened, and
You were telling me coloring's kind of out.
who said that?
You.
I
Nobody
didn't.
colors anymore.
I didn't say that.
Oh, somebody said, coloring's not in anymore.
Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know. Is there an in for crafting?
Sometimes.
You think so?
I think with companies, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like craftably is it right now, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody's got their own opinion, their own favorites and stuff. And
So I've got
everybody's
an
taste.
unboxing. I've got some stuff waiting for me when I get home to do unboxings. Of course I do. I always do.
What do you have?
I have my very first Paint with Diamonds, and they contacted me, and I looked at their website and looked at their images, and their prices. Their images are available in a variety of sizes, and the smallest size is like a 20 by 35, which is incredibly small. And it's like $19.99 for that size, which is a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I assumed that if they're going to send me one for promo, they're going to send me, the cheapest size. So when I was looking at the images, I tried to choose an image that I thought would render well in a small size. So I picked out, it's like 2 baby chickens. And then I got the shipping note or the order confirmation, and they're sending me like a 50 by 70.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and it's like, man, if I knew I was gonna me a bigger size, I would have picked out something with a little bit more detail. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I have a package of Paint with Diamonds that I've had since June or July.
You really need to make that video.
I haven't opened yet.
I don't know how you can stand that.
Saving it. I don't even remember what I bought. I think, for a rainy day.
You know what? If I go home tonight, it's going to be late, but I can't stand to not open packages. When I get packages, I got to open them. I get too excited.
Yeah, I love getting packages. But I think my thing with the Paint with Diamonds is what I'm assuming is I wasn't crazy about what I got anyway. So it's like...
So you're like, eh.
I think one of them was called Drinks on the Beach or something, and it's a bunch of different cocktail glasses and a beach.
Oh.
I think that's the only one I really remember.
Did you get the small sizes?
Mm-hmm. I think what I usually do is not the biggest, not the smallest.
Gotcha. So I've got that one, and then I have one from a company I've never ordered from before, and I will never order from again. I'll tell you guys the whole story when I do the unboxing, but suffice it to say, today is October 10th?
I think so.
And it was delivered yesterday, October 9th. Guess when I ordered it? Guess.
When?
Guess.
Oh. Well, I already know.
Oh, I already bitched about it?
Yeah.
Too? Okay. I ordered this diamond painting on May 11th. Yeah, May 11th. And it just got there. And I contacted several times very nicely and very politely, and it took forever to get a response. And then I was told that it was going to ship on a certain day, and it didn't ship until 10 days after that day. It better be fucking phenomenal.
I hope it is.
It better be.
It better be worth the wait.
It better be worth it. And it was not cheap. It was not. So I hope that it's going to be. And it sucks because we talked about it in our live that one time. And Mindy said she would cancel the order if it was her. And the reason I didn't cancel the order is because it's an image that I really, really want, but I've never seen anywhere else. It's like an old Masters image, and I really, really want it. So it's something where it's from a painting. That an artist did like in the 1800s. Old Masters are like stuff that the copyright is expired.
Cool.
Yeah. So, like that one I showed you. Remember that image that I sent to you with the lady sitting at the vanity table? But then if you look at it, kind of through squinty eyes, it looks like a skull.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Like, you could have that made into a diamond painting, and you would, there's no copyright infringement because copyright's like up to a certain number of years after the person dies.
Mm-hmm.
The artist dies. So I really wanted the image, and yeah, I hope it's great.
I want to know how this licensing thing works, because my boyfriend and I, we want to start an embroidery business with the kits that come, like I said, with the fabric, the hoop, the pattern already on it, and then also I buy a lot of PDF patterns from Etsy too. So you just buy the PDF, you print it, and you put it on your fabric however you want. Mm-hmm. So I wonder, because we were going to design them, because Austin's doing graphic design, but if we could get some artists too.
Oh, that would be cool.
You know, and I think it would, like, if we got somebody who was like a DAC artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so maybe people would try embroidery who like to diamond paint because they're like, oh, this artist has this. Like, how cross stitch and diamond paintings have the same.
Yes.
Like Randall Spangler.
Right.
He
if that cross stitch or diamond painting.
Yeah, I believe that, like, okay, for example, Chuck Pinson. He is, starting in the new year, he is going to only be licensed by DAC. So, no other, he can't license his artwork to any other company. For diamond paintings. But he still makes calendars, puzzles.
Ooh, I would like a Chuck Pinson puzzle.
Yeah. So I think it would be like that for embroidery. So like if it was a known artist in diamond painting, they could license to someone else for a different medium.
Yeah, I think it would be cool, like Hannah Lynn or something.
Yeah.
Is embroidery, because, you know, something that could be embroidered. You can embroider anything, really. Because there's thread painting.
I want to try that. Have you ever done it?
I don't think I could.
Why?
I'm in a hand embroidery group on Facebook, and some of the stuff these people put on there, it's like, it looks like painting. It is so pretty.
I want to try. I want to try it.
I might watch some videos. Also, you did it too. But I want to try it because it looks so good.
It does look beautiful. Does anybody out there do that? Let us know.
Yeah. So and a lot of people attach things to their embroidery. They'll attach, like, say it's a girl in a tutu, they'll put tulle in it, and they'll sew tulle onto the canvas. Or sometimes,
like charms.
Sometimes I've seen like lace, real hair, or they'll use yarn for hair.
That's
What if I saw like something like real hair?
That's creepy. I don't like that. That's really creepy.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's really pretty, but like, whose hair is that?
I'm hungry.
I had that slice of pizza, but I can eat.
All right, when we pass something, we're eating.
I'm gonna Long John Silver's again.
I know, same.
It's good. I never expected it to be this good.
I know. We on the way here, we stopped to have lunch, and we were gonna just go to McDonald's or Arby's or something. No, we went to Arby's the night before the night we were on the road. But there was a Long John Silver's right there. I'm like, yeah, let's check that out. It was so flipping good. Let's go there again.
Yeah.
All right.
They're the same one.
Yeah, we could, because it was near here, wasn't it?
Near Hannibal.
Oh, we're close to Hannibal. It wasn't Hannibal, wasn't it? Are we close to Hannibal?
I think we might have passed it.
Oh, did we really?
I thought, look it up.
Okay. Yeah, just type in Long John Silver's near us. Isn't that weird that we would both be craving the same thing? You know what else we're both craving? And this is super weird. We're both craving, City Limit Hannibal. We're here now.
I put near us.
Hey, you put near us. All right, you want to stop here?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I said y'all again. We're going to stop and get some food, and we'll catch up with you in a bit.
Bye.
Hi, guys. We're back again. It's been a few hours since we talked to you last. It's now, what, like 3:30? 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock our time. 4 o'clock. We've been on the road since like 10.
Yep.
We left at 10 this morning, so quite a ways into the trip, and my butt's getting sore, and we've already switched drivers once and switched back again, so Maddie's back to driving, and we've been working on her blanket. So when we showed you before, she was on the first row, and we've been taking turns working on it, and that's how it looks so far. Aren't those colors fabulous? They look great together. It's so nice. There's like different shades of gray, like 3 different shades of gray. It's really pretty. So just started on the second skein. Yeah.
Skein or skeen?
You know, I always used to say it's skein, but then I've heard so many people say skein.
It's spelled like skeen.
It's spelled like
Well, it's spelled like skine.
It is spelled Jewish, yes.
Skine.
It's sky, yes. Jewish spelling.
Yeah.
But Hebrew spelling, yeah. We had Long John Silver's for lunch. Again. We had it on the way down, and it was yummy, so we went and had it again, and then we actually stopped at the exact same Long John Silver's, which is weird. Then we stopped at Culver's and got a shake and peed. And
listen to some
really interesting podcasts.
Yes, we listen to a couple podcasts.
Stuff you should know. If you guys, it's a good thing to do while you diamond paint or craft or whatever, because you don't have to look up. You can just listen. But Stuff You Should Know, it's called, and it's really good. They have covered everything that you can ever think of. One time I was searching for one, and it's called How Grass Works. How it grows. I didn't listen to it because that sounds insanely boring.
It does sound insanely boring.
But they have really interesting ones too. But I mean, if you're curious about something, you can just go search on there and they'll have it. Like so many episodes.
We listened to one, and Maddy and I are now converting religions because it was about the Church of the Subgenius. So if you've never heard of that, search out the Church of the Subgenius. It's freaking amazing and hilarious.
It's just it makes fun of like extremists,
right?
Like not just religion, but
who was the guy that got
Ron Hubbard?
Yeah, it makes fun of him, but it also makes fun of who was it that
there's a person walking.
Who was it that had the people drinking Kool-Aid?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones. Why did I always say George Jones?
He's a country singer.
I think so too. Yeah. Why are we getting off at this exit?
Gas.
We just started recording. Now she's making us stop for gas. We got 91 miles left on this tank. Was there a gas station on this exit?
Yes.
Okay. I think she's just sick of driving.
I am.
She's we're doing it in 2-hour increments where we each drive 2 hours and then we switch off. And she's been driving for 2 hours and 4 minutes exactly, and
that's about all I can take.
And that's it. She's done. So we're gonna pause again while we get gas, and we'll turn you back on once we hit the road and switch drivers. Pay inside. I think they're all like that. All right, see you in a minute. Oh no, that's all right. We'll see. We'll do what we can do. Oh, sorry, we're back. Hi.
Should I restart it?
Nah.
Okay.
We were just talking amongst ourselves. We're in some podunk little town, and they didn't have a credit card reader on the gas pump, so we had to prepay. We didn't know how much it would take, so she put $25 in, and it only gave us 3/4 of a tank. Gas is so expensive right now.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy expensive. I remember one year we went to Florida for spring break, and gas was over $4 a gallon. I spent like $800 in gas
my God.
that trip. It was insane. Well, because we took the big van.
Randy?
Yeah, my ex-husband had a big conversion van with like really comfortable captain's chairs and stuff. And I was taking the girls and their friends. So we had, a lot of stuff because 4 teenage girls. And but that thing guzzled the gas like crazy. And at $4 something a gallon, whew, that was an expensive trip. Yeah. So Subgenii.
Okay.
Or the Church of the Subgenius. It's a joke.
I don't want to make fun of any religions. I'm not in that business.
Nope, not in that business at all.
But it just makes fun of like I don't know. I was imagining like the televangelists.
Right.
Or just like Scientology.
Right.
Like stuff like that.
Extremists.
But yeah. It's funny.
They promote sticking it to the man, and they promote slacking.
What did he say? He said, eternal salvation or triple your money back or something. Triple your money back.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was really funny.
Yeah. And then we listened to one about numerology.
That was interesting.
Yes. And I brought up while we were listening to it, why are we so pleased by like things in increments of 5? Like I don't know, like 5 and 10, 15, 20.
Right.
Like it's more to have why is that a whole number? Like why can't I say I'll be ready in 7 minutes?
Right.
That's weird. You can say 5 minutes, but then they explained it, it's because we have 10 fingers, probably.
Yep, 5 on each hand.
5 on each, so 5 minutes.
So
or like
5 minutes.
So maybe that's why we think of those numbers as whole, because we have 10.
Right. And then they were saying
100. Why is 100 like 100%?
Yeah, why is
probably
it
the
100? Well,
fractions.
that's the fraction
And
thing.
yeah.
But with, they were talking about 11 and 12, that when in English language for counting, 10 is, your 10 fingers, and then 11 is,
11 left over.
11
left.
One left.
One left after 10, yeah.
One
so,
left after 10.
So 11.
11. One left after 10.
12 makes more sense to me.
12 is 2 left after 10.
Yeah.
12.
So what did he say? He's going to call it 12-11 or something?
12-11, yes. That was pretty interesting. What's the speed limit here?
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, I don't even have my phone hooked up.
We don't know where we're going.
I almost took us in the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah. I looked up from crocheting, and Maddie was getting off on an exit, and I said, "Where are you going?" She's like, "I'm going, the way the map says." No, you're not. She was we had to merge onto a different expressway, onto 57 north, and she got on 57, was going to get on 57 south. And I just happened to look up from crocheting when she was getting ready to do it.
And
so.
I have no sense of direction.
She has a horrible...
So we would have been driving south for hours.
Yeah, she has a horrible sense of direction.
Or at least how long my 2
Yeah.
hours was up, and then Mom would probably be like, where the hell?
I would have been so pissed.
Why?
I wouldn't have been.
I'm just
I
kidding.
wouldn't have been pissed.
Obviously you'd be mad.
I wouldn't have been ecstatic, put it that way.
I would have been mad.
That happened to me once.
I think I was there when Dada drove the wrong way.
Yeah. One year when we went to Florida for spring break, I told you guys before, I usually always do the driving. So we went to Florida, and that year my husband went with us, and he usually didn't go. It was usually just me and the girls. But that trip, he went with us. And I drove the whole way down there, 21 hours, and I had driven the whole way back. I think I was on hour 18, and it was just getting light out in the morning, so I had driven all through the night, and I was exhausted because hadn't we gone to SeaWorld or something the day before? Like we went to SeaWorld all day, and then I drove all night, and so it was just breaking dawn, and we were in Ohio, and I was like, Jeff, I need a break. I can't drive any longer. I just can't do it. So he got in the driver's seat and drove. He drove us an hour. How long was it?
I don't remember.
It was over an hour. Like an hour and 15 minutes in the wrong effing direction. It was awful. I was so pissed. I was so mad. So I was just like, pull over,
You
get out.
delegate one time.
I delegate one time I let go of control, and look what happens. So that's kind of why he's banned from drive. Plus he drives like a freaking grandpa.
Yeah.
Drives like a grandpa.
I'll never forget when Dad took us to New York City.
Yeah.
And we drove.
Yeah.
And we stayed in Times Square.
Yeah.
We drove around that city probably 6 times. Because you can't drive in New York City. But I was getting so mad at him. Because we would drive past it. Like, Dad, the hotel's right there.
Were you old enough to drive?
No, I was 14.
Oh, okay.
But I just remember being like... But yeah, we stayed right in Times Square.
Was it cool?
Yes. Except I was a brat the whole time.
You admit you were a brat?
Yeah, I admit I was a brat.
Yeah, you were 14. You
I was
knew
14.
everything.
Then that means Memes was 16.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, 17. Isn't she 3 years older than you?
Yeah. So she was 17. So we would fight, and then I had never been in a big city before.
Right.
Because there's so many people.
Oh, yeah.
And
you don't do well in those kinds of situations.
And now that I've lived and Detroit's not even that big of a city, but there's definitely more people than what I'm used to.
Right.
So I'm used to it now. But then, you've never done it your whole... We barely even went to Detroit when I was a kid. So
yeah, we didn't really go to big cities.
I got overwhelmed. I took it out on Dad. And my favorite part of the whole trip was going to see a show on Broadway. But I fought him till, oh my God, I said, I'm not doing that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't remember why, but I did not want to do it. I said, I am not going. We got there. I remember the lights went out and I cried because I didn't want to be there. I was a brat.
You were a brat.
And then it was my favorite part of the trip. It was so fun. We saw Chicago.
I was just going to ask what you saw. I couldn't remember.
It was the coolest thing ever.
I have never been to New York City.
It's cool. We had 2 separate families, me and Memes. Dad would take a nap. We would walk around Times Square by ourselves. And 2 separate families asked to take photos with us. Like families from other countries.
Oh, really? Because they wanted like typical American.
Yeah, because we were tall and blonde, you know, because I had lighter hair then.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they
funny.
wanted. They just wanted like typical American girls. Like one was this guy, he sounded like he was from like Germany or Norway or something like that. Asked me to take pictures with his sons. And then it was family, I think they said they were from Korea.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
And we took it with like their kids.
Well, you guys were beautiful. I mean, not that you're not beautiful now, but you guys, yeah, you were beautiful girls.
It was so funny. We felt like celebrities. And weird thing, I was in Times Square. I was wearing a Bay City sweatshirt, which is right outside Saginaw. And I'm at a store in Times Square. I think it was a Forever 21 store.
Yeah.
And this girl in front of me in line says, "Oh, I'm from Bay City."
No way.
I swear to God, ask Memes.
That's weird.
And of all places, the biggest city, New York City, you see someone next to you from the same little town.
That is
town outside your
That's
town.
really weird.
Yeah. And that happened to me in Chicago. I saw that girl from school.
That's really
Remember
weird.
when I was in
and
school?
remember when we were in Gatlinburg and we saw my friend from work?
Yep. Who also went to school with me.
Yep.
His daughter.
Oh, no. We saw 2 people. We saw the Fongs.
Yeah.
And then we also saw the Walkers.
Yeah.
At the same trip.
Yeah. That
So
weird.
2 people I worked with, we saw in the same day
One was at a Ruby Tuesday and one was at a hike.
Yes. One was on a hike in Smoky Mountains National Park, and one was at a Ruby Tuesday was it in Gatlinburg outside? Yeah, somewhere in Tennessee. But yeah, same day, 2 people from work. It was weird. Like,
Something like that also happened. Oh, I was at a bar in Chicago a couple years ago, and this group of guys were hitting on my friend, you know, and I have a boyfriend, so I was, you know, supporting her.
you were her wingman?
Yes, I was her wingman. I was being nice, but they grew up down like 2 streets over from where you live. They grew up in Saginaw. They knew Memes. Like they graduated a few years before her, and they all moved to Chicago together.
Oh my God, that's weird.
I know. And I was like,
really weird.
Of all places.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And the bars in Chicago stay open until 4 a.m. So
They do?
yes. So
Wow.
and the guys, Oliver and Austin, they went home to the place
Hotel
where
or what? Oh,
we
sorry.
stayed in Oliver's grandma's apartment in Boys Town.
Oh. So we're just about to Kankakee, Illinois.
Love that name.
I do too. I love to say it, Kankakee. We're 4 hours and 42 minutes from home, or from Maddie's home. It's too long. I'm ready for my shift to be over.
You've got till
I've gotten to.
7:15.
Oh, I was going by this. I was going by because I started driving when we had 5 hours left, so I quit when I had 3 hours left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know,
The time
it works
changed
out.
back.
Did it?
I think it did.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think it did. I think we're still in the Central Time Zone. I think. I don't know. Time. It's all inconsequential.
You know, it's a conspiracy.
It
as
is.
the sub-genies would
As
say.
the sub-genies would say, it's all a conspiracy.
There. This is infringing on my Slack time.
It is. Well, right now you're having
Voluntary Slack.
voluntary Slack time. You guys gotta check this out. The sub-genius thing. It's funny.
It's funny.
Their main dude is named, what's his name? Bob
Dobbs.
Bob Dobbs.
And then their prophet or whatever.
It's Papa Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. And this we started in the 70s.
Yeah.
In late 70s. And
Late
the 80s.
70s, yeah.
And he still does it. Bob Dobbs isn't real, but the guy who started it, he still sends
Bob
out.
Dobbs is Bob.
Yeah, it's always in
Dobbs.
quotes.
It's always in quotes.
And they say like they did like shows, productions of like, and then someone would come in and like fake shoot Bob Dobbs, but then they
Bob
would explain
Dobbs.
that he has many lives.
He has infinite
And
lives.
like they just made it up as they went, and it was this huge thing. And if you got mad about it, then that
Meant that you were
it was like continuing the joke.
right.
So, oh my gosh, it's so weird.
Right. They're what is their saying?
Oh, F you, it's a joke or something, or
Right.
if you can't take a joke, F you.
Yes, if you can't take a joke, F you.
But people took it seriously, even though they're saying literally said it's a joke.
I kind of live my life by that rule. F you if you can't take a joke.
I don't take anything seriously.
I take so very little seriously.
And I've noticed sometimes, even like watching this, or if I'm resting,
Yeah.
I constant smirk. I'm always like, I'm always smirking, looking up to something. I'm not.
You know, I do too. I noticed I was just sitting diamond painting last week, and I was like, why am I smiling? Like,
Yeah.
I was just sitting there, you know, I think I was watching Survivor or something. I was just sitting there, and I noticed that I was sitting there smiling.
Yeah.
Why am I smiling?
And I people tell me something serious, I never know if they're kidding or not.
Well,
I don't know,
you know
why I
what?
assume people are kidding.
You know what you are very, very good at? But you can say the most nonsensical thing in the world, but you say it with absolute seriousness and conviction. And it makes people wonder if you're not an idiot.
I know.
Like, seriously.
I am almost always being facetious.
Yes,
I
you
think
are.
people just think I'm stupid.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I am, but I get bored and I like to mess
You
around.
like to mess with me.
It's like an inside joke with myself. Do you have those?
Yes, I definitely have inside jokes with myself. I crack myself up.
Me too.
Same.
So my newest thing is to tell people something like I'm too pretty to work or something, and I'll go on with it. What do you mean? I'm too pretty to go to work. Like, come on, like that's horrible. That's not, you're not a feminist. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll just go on. It makes Mackenzie friggin' pure pants.
Maddie's friend Maddie's friend Mackenzie is like super
watches
big,
these.
like women's lib.
Yes. She's the biggest feminist I know.
Feminism, liberal, like.
Hi, Mackenzie. She always watches your
Hi,
videos.
Mackenzie. But she like takes it very seriously. I mean, it's like it's.
And I do too. I'm not an anti-woman.
Right.
I'm not a he-man woman hater.
But I can see how you could get her goat by like.
And I
pretending.
do. And I
Yeah.
feel bad
You
sometimes.
should feel bad. Shouldn't tease.
I know I shouldn't.
Leslie, close the head. Come on, guys. I want to know, like, when are the roads all going to be fixed?
Well,
Do you know what I'm saying?
isn't it like states that have a lot of snow, like the roads are always bad after
I
the
know.
winter?
Yes, I understand how it works. But
Oh,
it
I
just
know.
seems
I was
like
asking
I've
how.
never gone on a road trip and not had road construction. Stopped or slow traffic when flashing. It's flashing. All right, we're gonna go slow. And so, I hate this. I hate this. So we just saw that it said left lane closed ahead, right? Right. So, and the traffic in the right lane is slowing down because the flashing sign just said slow to stop traffic ahead. So what is everybody doing? Oh, you can't see out my window. What is everybody doing? Freaking passing on the left to try to rush up to the head of the line so that they can merge in front of everybody else. You know what? Screw you. Get in the right lane and take your turn. So I'll be damned if I'm going to let any one of these people back in this
Mom,
lane.
they want to get to their destination
And
a
I
tenth of a
don't.
second quicker.
And I don't.
That 0.1 second is really important.
It just cheeses me off that people think They are so much more important than you that... Why did it said left lane closed ahead? Why is this guy getting over in the left
Everybody
lane?
is, and then there's a sign that's pointing to go right.
I know. I'm not quite sure what's happening.
They know something we don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. All right, we're just
Lane closure
lane
ahead,
closure
thank
ahead.
you.
Yep, thank you. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're in red on the GPS
Yeah.
for a little while after Shibants.
Shabants. I think that's how you say it. Shabants.
Not Chibants.
Not Chibants. So hopefully you guys are all getting a lot of work done while you're sitting here listening to us ramble.
If you're still here,
If you're still here, somebody's gonna watch us.
that's how bored we are.
Right. Give me what kind of an emoji? If you guys watched it up until this point,
Okay, give the cowboy is a smiley face with a cowboy hat on.
there you go.
Leave the
Smiley
cowboy
face
hat.
with a cowboy hat. That way we'll see if anybody even watched up to this point, or if you got bored hours ago and quit listening. Because, I wouldn't blame you if you did. Are the leaves starting to turn at home?
A little.
I haven't noticed.
When I was on my way to your house
Yeah.
a couple weekends ago, there's some leaves changing
Were there?
at the top.
I'd like to go up north, and it would be so fun to go to the tunnel of trees.
I want
now.
to do another wine tour.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
it was beautiful. It would be so fun in the fall.
That's what
We're gonna do it in the fall next year.
That is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes. Excuse me, I had to burp. So rude.
That's great.
It does look great. Looks even better in camera.
Yeah, it does. You can see all the colors.
Yep.
It's a great.
So has anybody ever jointly worked on a blanket with somebody else? 2 people crocheting a blanket. Crocheting is nice to do in the car because it passes the time. Like, my 2 hours of rest period went by really, really fast. The only thing that kind of sucks is Maddie only brought 2 skeins of yarn.
No, I have a third.
Oh, you do have a third? Good.
It's in the back.
Whew. Because we're going to breeze through the second one in no
Yeah.
time. So, but if we have that one and another
And one
one,
more.
and
We'll
we've
be
got 4.5 hours to go, we'll probably be good. We can probably stretch that out.
Yeah, you finished that one in like an hour. Less than an hour. You finished.
Was it less than an hour I worked on that?
Well,
I thought it was 2 whole
Well,
hours.
it wasn't the full skein.
Yeah, skin,
Because I did
skine.
some.
Skine.
But you did about triple what I did. More than triple.
Well, you're still getting used to that stitch.
Double crochet. Double half.
Half double. Yeah.
I like it though.
It is nice. It looks pretty. And it's an easy
It
stitch.
looks so good.
Yeah. Just remember to chain 2 at the end of the row.
Okay.
Chain 2 and then go into your first hole. Your first,
Yeah.
don't skip one. Yep, so that's how you do that.
I wonder if anybody. I'll show the viewers. This is how I can't even think of it. Oh, I wrap it like this, and then I pull it around. Now I can't even think of it. Okay, wrap it like this. Pull my finger under, and then hold it with my finger up.
Why?
And then I give myself some more slack every time I go through.
See, I don't do that. I just put it under one finger.
This is how. I can't think of the YouTuber right now, but that's how she did it, and that's the only way it makes sense to me. Because I watched a few different videos.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about crochet is like everybody does it a little bit differently. Like some people work more with they move the yarn, and where some people just primarily move the hook and the yarn, remains stationary. I pretty much I use my hook more than my hand.
I think I do a mixture of both.
You do more of a hand thing.
Yeah.
And there's no wrong way,
Right.
to do it.
Turns
Just
out the
different. Turns out the same, yeah. Yep.
Just like diamond painting.
Just like diamond painting.
Everybody's
There's no
got their
wrong way.
own way they start, and
Well,
someone was telling me they do the bottom, then they do the top, and then at the end they do the middle.
That's how I do it. I do the bottom, then I do the sides, and then I do the top, and then I do the middle last.
I go bottom right to left, starting at the bottom.
Right to left, yeah.
And then I
do
go
that.
up one, right to left again.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that.
I just keep going up.
Yeah, I do it up. Yeah, I do all the edges first because it's the easiest to reach. Yeah, unless I'm doing a small one. If I'm doing a 30 by 40, a lot of times I'll just do half and half. You know, I'll do the bottom half and the top half or whatever. So yeah. Oh, there's no rules. Like you do it your own way or whatever. Cross stitch is not. There are rules to cross stitch.
That might be why I don't.
Maybe
cross
that's why you
stitch.
don't cross stitch.
'Cause I like embroidery.
Very
cross
few,
stitch.
but there's a lot of things with cross stitch that everybody does their own way.
Yeah.
But there are some rules.
I know there's rules to diamond painting. You can't just put any color anywhere.
Yes, you could. It'd look ugly, but you could do it.
Be a jumbled mess.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it for sure.
I mean, I guess if you wanted someone to have like green eyes instead of brown eyes or blue eyes, you know what I mean? I guess you could change the eye color or something.
Right.
In a diamond painting, you could change the color of anything. Because I see people on Facebook say, "Oh, I want to change your hair color. What
Yeah.
color should I buy?" Something like that.
Which that's a risky move because usually, like hair color isn't all one DMC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think
Usually
that's
it's a
why they
mixture.
ask, like, which ones.
Which
count.
ones? Yeah, you would have to like find a blend that, and then substitute out symbols for that blend. You know, multiple symbols. That's just too much work for me. I like to just put in what it calls for.
Right. I like coloring though because you can decide.
I don't like coloring. Too many choices.
Oh, what is happening here?
Oh, that is like a slub. That's like a
It's called a slub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, you have no choice but to leave it.
Slub.
Slub it up, baby. Well, that's what you call it on cross stitch fabric. I don't know if you call it that on yarn or not. Maybe you guys know. On cross stitch fabric, when you have that big piece, it's called a slub. But I don't know what it would be called in yarn.
Oh, a slub.
I like that word. What was the word you and Austin invented when you guys are excited to do something?
The goobies.
Yeah. So Maddie texted me last Wednesday when she was at work, before we were leaving for the trip. She texted me from work and said, "I can't concentrate. I have the goobies." And I thought maybe it was a typo, like a.
What did you think I was saying?
I didn't know that. I pondered over it for a while.
Goobies.
Like, what the heck are the goobies? Guess it's when you're really excited about something.
Yeah. Or hyper.
Oh,
Or you're so excited it makes you hyper.
gotcha.
We use it a lot of different ways.
Are you excited to be going home? Do you have the goobies about going home?
Yeah.
I don't need either.
Don't want to go to work.
I wish the retreat. Here's the other thing that I wish. We talked about. I mean, all things were good about the retreat, except for it was chilly. And the other thing I wish is I wish we could have gotten in there a little bit earlier on Thursday and had a little bit more time.
Or had more time today to before
Right,
we left.
right.
Either one, because you can't go in till 4 on Thursday. We have to be out by 11 on Sunday.
So really, that just leaves Friday and Saturday.
Right. And to drive this long,
Yeah. I mean, not to
it
say
was worth it.
it was worth it. Yeah, for sure. This is ridiculous. We're going like 35 miles an hour right now on the expressway. Of course, it's when it's my turn to drive.
You're
Ay, ay,
probably
ay.
lucky because your brakes are so touchy that we'd be like,
We'd be jerking.
Yeah.
Yeah. The iPad would be flying off the windshield or the dash.
Right.
Oh, one other cool thing that happened while we were gone is I got to video chat with my friend Marina from Australia for the first time. So that was really cool. Australia is, I think, a 12-hour time difference from us. It might even be more. So when we text a lot in Messenger, but we hadn't yet talked because.
Wait, did I do this wrong? It looks different from these.
Well, it looks different until you get the next row on. Then it'll look the
does
same.
it look right?
Yeah. I don't know why this truck isn't getting over, but we're gonna pass it on the right. Oh well. Anywho, usually when I text chat with her on Messenger, it's late at night and my husband and Nate are asleep, so I can't really voice chat with her because I don't want to wake them up, you know, like doing it through the iPad or whatever. So since I was up late and, you know, we were in a environment that was friendly to that sort of thing, I was able to video chat with her. What was that, Friday night? We did that. So that was really exciting to get to talk to her in person for the first time. And it's so cool because she is someone that I met just through YouTube. Just from commenting on videos, and we got to chit-chatting back and forth, and we have a lot of things in common, and just started messaging each other. So it's super cool. There's a couple other people that I chat with, Jody and Dawn, and I just love that. I don't know, I think it's just so cool because like Jody lives in Canada, so it's like people that I would never ever have had the opportunity to meet, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dawn lives in Canada too, actually. People I would never have had a chance to meet if it wasn't for YouTube. It wasn't for technology. I know. You're not through that thick piece yet?
No, it's happened again.
Oh.
It's weird.
It is weird. So this is the Kankakee River.
There's a pontoon.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice river. Oh, there's people sitting out on their yard.
Yeah. Yep.
Peaceful Sunday.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day. When we stopped for shakes at Culver's, it was 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So nice and warm for early October Sunday. Kind of a beautiful day. We talked to Maddie's grandma for
an hour
on the phone. She said it was gray and cloudy there.
Yeah.
So, not sure what the weather's going to be like. Nate and Jeff, I've told you guys before about the haunted train that we do at the Rescue Park. So, the first weekend for haunted train was this weekend, Friday night and Saturday night. It was canceled Friday night because there was too much rain. And I'm not sure if it was canceled Saturday or not, but so it sounds like they didn't have too great of weather at home this weekend, but we had really nice weather where we were.
We didn't really leave much.
No.
The room.
Sorry, I had to hit the brakes. There were cars up in the median area. Oh, yep, it is a state police. Glad I slowed down. Yep, good job, Mom. Good job. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but that's okay. 'Cause it's homemade.
Right. Now this guy's.
Didn't even notice the different shades of gray until you mentioned it.
Yeah, there's like 4 different shades of gray.
Yeah, I like that.
Look at that one
That's
is different than the
light,
light one.
yeah.
Even that one and that one are different.
Pretty.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
I like gray and yellow together.
I do too. The one lady, what was her name? The lady that was making the quilt at the retreat.
Oh, I don't remember. Was she the one putting it on the wall?
Dawn? Yeah. No, her name wasn't Dawn. Gosh, I'm horrible with names. I feel so bad.
There's so many people.
Yeah, I mean 45 people. You can't possibly be expected to remember all of their names. But anyway, she was making a quilt, and she was using different patterned of gray and green material.
Yeah,
and
that
it was
pretty.
so pretty. I would never think to put gray and green together, but they looked great. They looked really good.
I didn't know that's what she was doing.
Yeah,
I was curious about that.
yeah, that's why they had those pieces. The retreat venue that we stayed at is primarily used for quilters as a quilting retreat. The Missouri Star Quilt Company is right there in Hamilton. So people come from all around, quilters come from all around to go there. And so this place is usually used for quilting retreats. And so they had these hanging blank canvas type things on the walls. But that's what they're for, is for you to pin up your sections of quilt to see what they're good, to see what the patterns are going to look like together.
Yeah, that's what she was doing.
Yeah,
Because she was thinking hard
She
about
thought
that.
a long time about it.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Quilting to me is like, I wish I knew how to do quilting. I don't even know how to sew. I don't own a sewing machine. You know what, that might be something that I would like, is a sewing machine.
me too. I have a friend who likes to make clothes.
Who?
My friend, Alexis. My friend's girlfriend.
Really? That's cool.
Well, she doesn't like make them from scratch. She was telling me she like will buy something at a thrift store and like add things to it or take things off and then like hem it and sew it up. You know what I mean? Like
It's like repurposing.
clothing. Yes, I think that would be fun.
That sounds
Because I
fun.
love like vintage clothes and like.
Yeah.
But if I find like real good vintage clothes, I would never cut them up or anything.
Right. Right.
Pay some good money for those Etsy jeans.
I know, you're so funny. Maddie, she comes over, she's got this pair of jeans on that I probably wore in high school. She's like, I only paid $40 for these.
It's Claiborne's.
Like,
But
I
they're-
probably sold those at a garage
They're
sale for a
from
quarter.
the 90s.
That's what I'm saying. I probably sold them at a garage sale for a quarter.
I know, so many people don't know what they have.
Like my Birkenstock sandals.
Yes. Or your Green Day shirt you gave me.
My Green Day shirt.
I get so many compliments on
You
that. I'm
do?
like, my mom's from the 90s. Or whatever it was from.
It was from the 90s.
Yeah, my mom's from the 90s. I don't even know if you went to the concert. Your friend did or something? That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what she's saying. But
Didn't
it's
I
cool.
give you
It's
my
from.
Pearl Jam one too?
Yes. No. You didn't. But I had it and then you asked for it back, I think. Or I gave it back. I wore it. I don't know. But that Green Day shirt is really cool. And it's from like their tour.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I went to a lot of concerts back in my day.
I did before COVID.
I
was
know.
always going to.
Yeah, you guys
shows.
went to a lot of shows. Well, Maddie's boyfriend Austin is in a band, so
Plays the drums.
he's a drummer
and now,
in a rock and roll band.
Yes, but now he is doing. He's a guitar in one, and now he's doing bass in another one.
Really?
Yes, Vina Morris. Look him up.
Does he still do
Vina Morris is very
Ami?
good. No, Ami. Actually, Ami. Yeah, they were popular. Somebody got a tattoo for them. Somebody in some other state got an Ami tattoo.
Look, you guys, if you want to hear some super cool music, look up, the band's name is Ami, A-M-I.
AHMI.
A-H-M-I. A-H-M-I, Ami.
And if you like that, my friend David Day, that he's the one who was also in Ami.
Yeah.
He has a solo project, and he has a lot of similar music to that.
It's really eclectic, very...
It's math rock and prog, kind of, I think they call it.
I don't even know how to
Math rock.
categorize it. It's, and I think it'd be suitable to anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
not heavy metal.
it's not heavy metal. It's not rap. It's not even really hard. It's not hard rock.
Rarely lyrics in it.
It's not even rock, really.
It's mathy.
Math.
Rock.
M-A-T-H.
Yep, math.
Huh.
And then like prog is like another.
It's really cool music. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, it's very
Like I can see like meditating to it.
Yeah, somebody they had a really big fan base in like Mexico.
Oh, really?
They had this girl that was really into their band, and somebody in some state, or maybe it was Mexico, that got a tattoo for Ami.
Oh my gosh.
This is Ami or something like that. Like, they were really popular. I don't know why they ever stopped making music.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
He was in another band, Lake Inferior. That was a heavier band. It was a metal. I don't know. Heavier band.
Hard rock.
Yeah.
Would you call it?
I wouldn't call it hard rock. Maybe like hardcore.
What's the difference?
Hard rock is like butt rock.
What's butt rock?
Butt rock is like Puddle of Mud.
Why is it called butt rock?
Or dad rock, butt rock.
Dad rock?
Dad rock is like 80s hair bands. Butt rock is like, yeah, you know.
Screamo?
No, that's not. That's hardcore or metal.
Okay.
I
I guess I don't know enough genres of music.
there's
guys.
many. Like a genre I actually like, but they call it twinklecore.
Twinklecore?
Yes, or shoegaze. I like shoegaze.
Are you serious? These are genres
Shoegaze is
of
actually
music?
one of my favorite types of things.
I'll stick to classic rock. Thank you.
That's dad rock.
That's dad rock? Put me down for classic rock.
It's funny, all these different names people have, like...
iTunes calls it classic rock. That's what I'm sticking with.
But it's very interesting. I wish I was musically talented because I love music.
Do you know, if I could change one thing about myself, I wouldn't change my weight, I wouldn't change my wrinkles, I wouldn't change my gray hair, I wouldn't change my nose, I wouldn't change any of those obvious things. One thing, if I could change about myself, I wish that I had any kind of musical talent.
Same.
Like,
Watching
I wish I could play an instrument, or I wish I could sing. I love to sing.
Me too.
But
And
you guys don't want to hear me sing.
apparently I'm tone deaf, and I don't think so.
I don't think so either, Maddie. I think we sound beautiful.
I sound like Fergie and
Fergie
Jesus.
and Jesus, yes. Yep,
When I sing, I'm like an angel with no wings.
that's right.
So like a person.
So like an angel with no wings. So pretty much like a person.
I think I'm going to take guitar lessons though.
You should.
I'll let you know. Gotta become a rock god.
That'd be cool. You and Austin could tour the country together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like Sonny and Cher. Or, I don't know.
Or like,
Kurt and Courtney. I don't think she played with them.
no, she didn't. She had her own band.
I want to be the Courtney Love in someone's story. Just kidding.
No, you don't.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know if she actually killed herself.
I think she
I
killed
believe
him.
she did. So
what do you
that's why
guys
I was
think?
just kidding about saying I
Ner-
want to be someone's Courtney Love.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill anybody.
Are there any Nirvana fans out there? So if you're a Nirvana fan, do you think Courtney killed Kurt, or do you think he killed himself?
I think he's still alive. I think it was the conspiracy.
Could have been the conspiracy.
People were becoming too cool.
If we were true sub-geniuses, we would believe it was a conspiracy.
But the Pinks killed him.
The Pinks killed him, yes. Pinks are non-believers. Just
Or normies.
normies, Pinks, yeah.
People who are,
People who
not
are-
sticking it to the man.
Right. And another way to be a sub-genius is it means that you have Yeti blood.
It's so stupid.
Yes.
But if you're
If you're true
an
believer.
unknowing sub genius,
Right.
you have Yeti blood.
Yes.
And then if you know you are sub genius and you are one,
Right.
you also have Yeti blood. You might not. I don't know. I didn't follow that part.
I didn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
I think they
follow
make it confusing on purpose.
I think so. It's very convoluted. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion tactics on purpose. Yep. The Church of the Subgenius. They basically promote just slacking off and doing the least amount of what you have to do to get by. And I can get down with that.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty much my life. I craft all day, every day, and Jeff takes care of the rest.
Well,
Oh, like you can talk about being spoiled. I am spoiled and I'm grateful for it.
yeah, me too.
But Austin spoils you too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. So, Maddie, when her and Austin went to Florida in July, she brought me home a custom-made t-shirt that says Craft NATO on it. So when I was packing for the retreat, obviously, like, I gotta have that shirt, right? And I couldn't find it anywhere. Guess where it was? Guess where it was?
Where?
In the dirty laundry.
Oh my god.
He didn't have it washed and ready for me? What the deuce?
Better write up those divorce papers right now.
I know, right? Like, how dare you not have my laundry washed and folded and put away?
When I'm super frustrated in the morning, I'm like, Austin, where's my dress pants?
You do not.
Yes. And he's like, I don't know. Go away.
No. Austin, for you, those of you who don't know, works second shift. So he has no reason to have to get up in the morning. But he has to get up in the morning because he has to help Maddie get ready.
Yes. I'm 7 years old.
Yes. When I was still working, there's no way I would have had a job as long as I did if I hadn't been married.
Right, yeah.
I would have just kept hitting the snooze.
Yeah.
I mean,
The only thing, fear is the only thing that wakes me up.
fear.
Yeah. Like,
Fear of having water thrown on you.
yes.
Yeah.
And like when you first start a job and you really want to make a good impression.
Yeah.
Oh, is that camera? Was.
I think it's for trucks for a way station.
Oh, okay. But you know, you really want to make a good first impression, so you wake up 2 hours early. You're there a half hour
Yeah.
early. You sit in the parking lot. You sit till you're 10 minutes early. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that wakes me up in the morning. Then that wears off. You know.
Gotcha.
And then fear is the only drive.
Oh, it's, yeah. See, it was for a way station.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of times trucks will have pre-pass.
Mm-hmm.
And it can capture that, so they can go past the way station. I really didn't realize how wrinkly my neck was. Look at how wrinkly my neck is, you guys. Look at it, wrinkles.
Broken out.
I have neck wrinkles. This is
Broken
why
out
we don't do face-to-face very often. Not very often at all.
This is the longest car vlog.
It is. This is going to be like a record-setting car vlog.
Do you think it will be?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out if anybody watches it.
Well, you can see on that YouTube analytics thing when people stop watching.
Oh, you can?
When
Oh.
like it'll say like this is the time the majority of people watch till.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it means.
Okay. I can get down with that.
You have that YouTube Studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how to use it, but I have it.
Yeah.
You guys know that I'm technologically stunted. But, alright, so I think we've talked about everything that I can think of to talk about for now.
Yeah.
My throat's kind of getting a little hoarse.
We'll probably check back later.
Yeah, we'll check back later, probably after we've gone through Chicago. We'll let you know when we're getting close to home, for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Hi guys, we're back. So it is 7:05. I'm not sure if that's the right time or the wrong time.
I think that's the right time.
It's the right time.
Could switch it.
Because we're back in Michigan. Woo woo! We were so excited to get out of Michigan when we left. And now we're so excited. Yeah, you better speed up. We just stopped at a rest area, switched drivers again. This was a good idea. You know, I used to never relinquish control when it came to driving. But this has worked out really well to switch off every 2 hours. It like has really made the trip seem not as oppressive. But we've got exactly 3 hours left before we get to Maddie's house, and then I got 2 hours from her house to get home. I think I'm probably going to spend the night. I'm pretty tired.
I think you should.
Yeah, and when it gets dark and driving alone.
You gotta get gas and stuff. We're gonna have to get gas.
Yeah, we're going to have to get gas before we get to your house.
No, 224, 213.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to get it in the morning in your neighborhood. I'd rather get it tonight off the expressway.
I wouldn't get it tonight in my neighborhood.
Not in
the
your
morning.
neighborhood. I think we should get it before we get to your neighborhood.
It's
like,
a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
It is. It's like the bougiest part of Detroit.
I know it is, but
It's not the bougiest. Midtown's the bougiest.
I know.
Town's up there.
I'd rather not have to stop tomorrow. I'd rather just get it tonight
Yeah.
while we're on the expressway. I mean,
And like, what if there's like stop traffic and we have like 10 miles?
exactly. Because the way it works out right now, it says we have 224 miles in the gas range thing, and it's 211 miles to her house. So I don't want to push it. We'll be having the low fuel light on, and ain't nobody got time for that. So we were just, there's a mosquito in here.
How did that happen?
Probably when I got out at the rest area. It's probably gonna bite me. Darn it. And I welt up something terrible from mosquito bites. I don't know what the deal is.
It's weird.
So we were listening to another podcast. We listened to a short one about how an Irish monk might have actually been the first person to land in the New World of North America.
Besides the Native Americans.
Obviously, besides, well, the Native Americans are
already
native, so they
Right.
were already here.
But it was the Vikings.
But the Vikings are the first
Like
documented
yeah.
Europeans. But they're saying that there's some evidence that there was an Irish monk who was here even before that. So that was a little bit interesting. And then we were listening to one about empathy. I was really not feeling it. So
Yeah, I wasn't either.
that's why we're back on recording and talking to you guys, because I was not feeling that podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Maddie took a turn on the blanket, so she got quite a bit more done. She probably got a good half a skine. That's what
Skiing?
That's what I'm gonna call it from now on, a skine.
Yeah.
While I drove, and now I picked it up, and I'm gonna work on it at least till dark. I don't know, after it gets dark, I probably won't be able to see well enough to do it. But I just thought we would wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for traveling with us. It has been a super fun trip to do this vlog.
Yeah, it's definitely not as boring as I thought this drive would be.
Yeah, it was a good time. So
Speed check ahead. That's cool. They put that up there.
Oh, that is cool. The
60 now.
The the thing that gives you directions on your screen on your car, just popped up an alert that says there's a speed check ahead. So that's pretty cool. They're warning you that they're going to be checking your speed.
So yeah, it's a 60 now. But
Yeah.
nobody's going 60.
Nobody's
I don't
going
wanna
60.
Be on the same.
You should, right. Sometimes,
70.
yeah, travel the speed of traffic.
Yeah.
Because sometimes if you're not traveling the speed of traffic, you're actually more of a danger than, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, travel the speed of traffic. But, okay, I'm going to try to say goodbye again. I'll probably interrupt myself again, because you guys know how I am. So, like I said, we've got unboxings coming this week. I am actually going to try to post this video when I get to Maddie's tonight. So, we'll have some unboxings coming this week. And also, I'm going to do that hand knitting video. And You use really, really thick, chunky yarn with that, and I'm going to talk about the differences in 3 different kinds that I have used and will show you, and give you the product information and all that, and my opinions on what works best, because there are some that work better than others, and from a cost standpoint, there are some that are like crazy expensive, and there's some that you can do on a budget, but doing a arm knit or a hand knit blanket is not a cheap thing to do. Because that really, really chunky yarn is pretty costly no matter what kind you get. You're going to be paying. It's going to be, anybody who crochets or knits knows how much it costs to make a blanket. It's, you would never go to the store and buy a blanket for that amount of money, but you'd buy the yarn to
then put a bunch of hours into.
Right. Isn't that insane?
Mm-hmm.
Really, if you think about it. If I went to the store, because like the blankets that I made, I showed you guys the ones I made for the girls, my granddaughters, for their birthdays with that Bernat, what was that called? Oh, it was like that fleece, it was like, not fleecy, it was like velvety.
Yeah.
Anyway, that stuff was $10.99 a skein regular price. Skein, regular price. I did get it on sale, but even at that, it cost me over $80 to make each of those blankets.
Wow.
I mean, plus the time that you put into them. So it's definitely not cheaper to make it, and I would never go to the store and pick that blanket out and look at the price tag of $80 and say, oh yeah, I think I'll buy that.
Right.
Be like, what? You must be crazy.
Right. We should have stopped at that Starbucks.
I offered to take her to Starbucks, and she's like, no.
No, I think 3 hours, yeah, I might need it.
I told you so. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. All right, everybody, so wish Maddie good luck tomorrow on her interview. Did we even talk about it?
Yeah, we did.
About how it was your dream job?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
It was about 4 hours ago.
It was a long time ago. Yeah. For
Wow.
you guys, it wasn't very long ago. A couple hours.
Right.
But for us, that was a long time ago. All right, so love y'all, and I'll talk to you later on this week when I get some more videos out. And you guys all take care. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.